Fuck the mainstream.
Now what you gonna do?
Yo, what up, everybody? Give me 1 second here. We're going to do a couple shares and then we'll get going. As the title says, we're going to be playing some Destiny today. What is going on here? Oh, there it is. Here we're going to play some Destiny 2. I haven't played it in, it's been like 8 months, maybe almost a year since I played Destiny, but this is actually the second top game that I have like the most hours in. The first would be Fallout 76, but I don't plan on playing Fallout 76 at all. I couldn't sleep last night. I was really excited wanting to play this game. Let me get all my stuff going here and then we'll roll. Hope everybody's having a great day. Huh, that's cool. There's a Twitch drop going on right now. Did not know about. Alright. I got a buddy that's going to be joining me. Somebody that I played a lot of Destiny with in the past. He'll be joining me shortly. But for right now, we're going to start solo. I'll warm my coffee up real quick too before we get going. Did it freeze up? Oh no, it's loading. It's hard to tell from where I was standing back there. What up, homies? What up, what up, what up? Welcome, join. Have a seat. We're going to jump back into my Warlock build. So there was like a intro strike that I done last night. When I downloaded, I jumped back into it. I didn't realize there was going to be like a whole cutscene. Spoiler alert, if you haven't.
Grief's a funny thing. Some folks get stuck in it, frozen in place. It holds them hostage. And some folks, well, some folks just run. I went far. I had to. I couldn't look at the moon. The way I see it, the farther you run, the less likely you are to get stuck. But this universe tends to stop me in my tracks. One way or another. Something's out there, hero. It's throwing rocks at our window.
Ride of the Nine, free for all players. Yes, I will answer the call.
I don't know if you can stand to hear my voice right now. I was there. I was sorry. Eris had a message for her knife. You keen on a little vengeance, killer? She kept plans for times like this. Piles of balled up, scribbled paper and ink in her old place in the city. Hadn't been staying there for a while, but it's full of her things. You've probably walked by it 100 times. I'll send you a pin. Whatever she left you there, you take it up and you kill what killed her. I'll throw my cannon in on that too. Ayat or whatever, just get it done.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Alright, I'm almost ready. Alright. Don't know what I've missed. Don't know where I'm going. All I know is that I got some let's go to the tower for a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do the pale heart. Looks like I got some stuff I gotta go do here. Oh man. Yeah, I played last night. One strike, the intro strike where it shows Eris dying. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know that happened, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was pretty sick. In the next few days, I might run through it again on my second character, so that way you guys can see the intro. But yeah, I was super happy because when I first got on here, I thought I was going to be like, because like when I stopped playing it, they had a new update and everybody that had everybody oh sorry everybody that had their characters maxed out at like 1800, their characters were back at the like Novus stages again.
And the Cryptarchs make
We had to work our way back up to 2000, so I was kind of assuming that when I got on, that was going to be the case again, that even though my character was at 2000, I was going to have to work my way up to like 2200 or some shit. But I didn't have to, which is very nice. But I do have all kinds of shit I need to...
Do you have a transaction to make, Guardian?
Like the Ingrams, I don't want to open them right yet because...
That fate is too terrible to
I want to make sure that when I open them, I'm getting weapons that I actually don't have yet. So I'm going to wait on my buddy to get on here and talk to him a little bit before I start opening my Ingrams and all that good jazz. Yeah, what up, homies? Glad to have you all join. I guess while we wait on him, I could do something. Let's see.
Let's think about this for a minute.
Yeah, let's think about this for a minute. Oh, wait, I gotta talk to Ikora. That's right. Let me go up here. Ikora, whatever her damn name is. Isn't she here? Where is she at? Oh, man, I can't even fucking remember. Let's see. Tower. I think I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, the annex. It'll take me a few minutes to get going, you guys. Like I said, I haven't played it in almost a year, so once I get going, we'll be kicking ass, taking names. Alright, where was Ikora? Where was Ikora? Is she up here? Oh, yeah, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. What up, homie?
The witness is dead.
Uh-oh.
There was no predicting what would come next. But this is what we know. When the witness fell, the Black Fleet's eons of salvation and death surged. Its darkness merged with the Traveler's light, formed first into memory, and then into shape. This impossible object, this echo of the fleet's victims, holds immense power. And it was left for anyone to find. The echo grants the ability to compel.
Oh man, I love this game so much. Their graphics are just
to control.
Next fucking level, dude.
To command. And with it,
their models are better than everybody else. Even Doom. Doom is nice, but dude, they don't have nothing on Destiny. Destiny 2 is the best game of this genre, like, hands down. I hope. So there's a lot of hate going on for Marathon right now, which could be good for Destiny 2 because nobody really wants to play Marathon, and everybody that played Marathon kind of hates it, and there's a lot of shit being talked about it online. I personally, that was one of the reasons why I stopped playing Destiny 2 because I got really irritated with the fact that I paid like $100 for new content for the game, and I felt like they were just gypping us and focusing on Marathon with the money instead of actually putting the money into Destiny 2. I could have been wrong, but that's just the way I felt.
You expect us to trust you. We expect you to do the same. Anything you need?
But,
genocide. Thousands of civilizations across the universe. all visited by the Black Fleet,
Sundren
all
Doctrine
lost to the
Dungeon.
violence
That's a new
of the
dungeon.
final shape. That's where this
Fuck
echo
yeah,
comes
dude.
from.
I paid for it.
At
I
least,
just didn't
that's
play
our
it.
theory.
So I paid for it and
Reports from the Pale
got
Heart,
through like the first
readings on the valence
the first
emanating
season
from
of
the
3 that I paid for.
Everything we
and
faced
I haven't
when we
played it
stared down
since.
the Witness and broke its fleet.
But yeah, back
At
then
first
I
we didn't know
thought
what to call
they
them.
needed to scrap
Echoes
Marathon
seemed apt.
because
Memories from the victims of the pyramids.
I had already been playing
held by the darkness.
Tarkov and some other extraction
Then
shooters,
coalesced
and
by
I
the
knew
light
that
into
market
artifacts as sharp
it's
and
already
fatal as
taken.
their
There
pain.
is no more room in the extraction
If
shooter
darkness is a
genre, in my
memory,
opinion.
the
Tarkov
light is
has beat everybody so bad that
What else could they be?
there's no sense in it.
But
Not only that, but most of the
there's
people
still
that play
so much we
Tarkov and that
don't
style
know.
of games are getting tired
Is
of
this
playing
the only
extraction
one?
shooters. They want something
What
different.
forgotten people gave form to this echo? What was their final cry at their end? For control? A means to turn back their oppressors? My Hidden will keep searching for
So
whatever
maybe
answers
they'll
the
scrap
Witness's death can give
Marathon.
us.
Or at
Hopefully
least
they
make
number
it
more
to
than
where
questions
it's
it left behind.
not an extraction shooter.
But we need to stop the conductor
But
and secure the echo.
they need to focus on Destiny more, because
Guardian,
this game right
descend
here is
into
where it's really
Nessus.
at.
Massive amounts of radiolaria have been diverted beneath the planet's crust. We need to find out what the Vex are building there.
Only problem with freaking I have with Destiny is, dude, this game gets so competitive. My anxiety gets out of the freaking ballpark sometimes. This game gets so fucking hard in some situations where you can't even beat like the dungeons on hard and stuff. It's rough, but that's one of the reasons why I love it. Grow my light. I don't want any of this shit. What do I want this for? I already got all of this. Oh, okay. So I wasn't actually supposed to do anything. 360.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up, homie? Hey, I got it where I can mute you on Discord if you want me to. In my OBS. Does it matter to
No,
you?
it'll be alright.
Okay.
No, it won't matter.
Alright. Well, some people don't like their voice being on live stream, so I just give you the option now.
I used to do it back in the day when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and all was coming out.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, that fucking opening scene, the opening strike was so sick last night, dude. I wished I'd have been streaming last night when I played that, but I guess that was kind of like for me and my own personal enjoyment.
So, let's see. When was the last season you played? Did you play?
The last season I played was this first season of the Final Shape, so I've missed 2 seasons, I think, because it came with 3,
so-
right? Didn't it come with 3
Yeah.
seasons? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
This one that we've been doing is Heresy. So Revenant. So the second one was Revenant, which unfortunately, so the tablet that season and all boosted Stasis, which I loved, and the season was basically all around the Scorn, and it bought out the new exotic mission to get the new Void shotgun, which is Slayer's thing, which literally shoots Void Blasts, basically like Choir of One and kind of like the big old Wavering Chickens do. And it has ricochet rounds, basically, so you can literally shoot the ground with this shotgun and still bounce the bullets all around the room and kill stuff.
That's wild. That's cool.
But it was one of the least successful seasons of Destiny ever. No one liked the Scorn story. Just it struggles to connect with people. Now this last one, Heresy, started off, of course, with us seeing Eris Moon get stabbed and drugged to the depths, basically.
Yeah, to the eternal realm. Yeah.
So, yeah, this season has been a lot better. So now the new event that's going on, they repraised basically 3 dungeons, which is Fire of the Watcher, Ghost of the Deep, and the only one that I ever soloed flawless, Prophecy.
Yeah.
So,
I seen
basically,
they added a new
Something
dungeon
with
too,
shooting
right?
enemies?
Or is that just
so
one of
the-
them that's been revamped?
so the new dungeon that came out about 4 months ago now, actually, if me and you are still on, well, I'll still be on. One of the buddies that I have from the clan has already gotten the exotic from it, and I have been going in there and getting the boss checkpoint. And we've been doing the boss checkpoint it's called Sundern Doctrine, and is the first boss that is Strand, and we call him Kevin,
Kevin.
because his name is like Kershad, but since day one everybody's just been calling him Kevin.
That's funny. That's one of the fucking Boxy. You ever watch, or not Boxy, but Hitbo? You ever watch Hitbo on fucking Sea of Thieves?
Oh, way back
That's
in
what
the
he calls his
days.
ship. Is Kevin.
Problem.
That's hilarious.
And it is that dungeon. So I have soloed the first encounter. I have not been able to solo the second encounter, and I've not even tried soloing the boss encounter. The second encounter, literally, you have 4 wheels in the room, and there's 4 large shriekers that pop out of the wall.
Yeah.
And they are shooting you while a bunch of ads are shooting you, and you have to get certain symbols on each of the wheels before the lock set shines on it. And like if it shines, if the wheel is lit up for the head symbol, which I believe is brain, it will spawn certain enemies on you. If you get it to stop, it will stop spawning all enemies for a minute, 2 minutes, until the next wheel is ready. And once you do that, you have to do damage to all 4 shriekers. You can damage just one, but it's better to shoot all around the room.
Hell yeah.
The final boss, I believe, is the easiest encounter of them on Southern Doctrine, but that is probably one of the best dungeons they've ever made.
Hell
The final boss room,
I'm looking forward to it.
if Quack gets on, me and him could run you through it. The mechanics of it are
Well,
there. I mean, it's just
before I go doing any crazy dungeons, I want to do some strikes and get back into it a little bit.
So
before I go
so
do
the
anything
Ride
too
of the
crazy.
so the Ride of the Nine with the new Dungeon Reprels thing that's going on until the new stuff comes out. It has 3 different modes. It is the first time ever that they have made it to where any single player on Earth can go in and solo the dungeon.
Oh hell yeah!
They have this mode called Explorer Mode, which helps any new players. So like on Spire of the Watcher, that's been the selected dungeon for the last week and a half, and it will reset tomorrow and change to Ghost of the Deep.
Oh shit! I need to do Ghost of the Deep though. We'll have to do that, bro. This time, we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
it's each of them are now set for 2 weeks. They had it set where they were going to be released every 3 weeks. People complained. Bungie changed it. Now it's 2 weeks, and it drops a lot more weapons. So that's what that's what we'll go do. Basically, it is on Explorer mode. It literally shows you with markers and teaches you how to do the dungeon.
How do you
And-
join me? I can't remember. What's the friend button here? What is it?
Let's see. In my
Dude, I
own.
I can't remember what all the buttons are. So that's why I want to do some strikes or something easy first, because dude, I can't even
So-
remember the buttons right
Well,
now.
so the dungeon on Explorer mode is the same difficulty as doing the easiest strike on the game.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Like,
we could
it is-
definitely do that. I'd be down
Yeah,
for that.
so-
But I also
yeah,
got
the
all
re-
these missions that Eris gave me and all this stuff that I need to do too. So I don't know
Yeah.
how that'll all play in, but we'll try.
The seasonal stuff, you can literally knock these seasonal stories out solo in literally just playing solo in 1 day.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't want to do
Um,
that. I want to spread it out because I want to get some
Yeah.
content out of it for my channel and for Twitch and all that good jazz. So I'm gonna try
Go-
to stretch it out as long as I can. Maybe even another 1,000 hours if they fucking. When's that new DLC come out? It comes out in like July, doesn't it? Next month.
July
June,
15th.
July? Okay, July. All right, yeah. So about 2 months
so-
from now, hell yeah, I might be able to squeeze it out.
So I have to sit there and find your number at the end. Okay, so go into.
I can't remember how to join up.
You're on mouse keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go whatever to where it pops up your character,
Those readings don't make any sense.
Oh,
and then go all the way over to the left and go click on clan maybe, and click on the right side will be like clan roster or whatever if it's there. Click on your just scroll over your own name and tell me what your Bungie name is.
it won't let me do it that way.
Okay. Okay. So, it may be easier for me just to give you mine. So go into your destinational tab where it shows season pass, quest, all that. Go all the way to the right.
Oh wait, we're already here. I got you
I've
now.
had enough.
But you are not showing up on mine.
That's weird. I ain't got none of my friends on here anymore. Oh wait, yeah, I got a few of them. What the hell?
So if you go to the far right where it shows like your friends list and all, and you go down to the third tab, which is the add player.
What's your Bungie name?
So let's see here. If I gotta make sure if it's going to actually make you do the number sign and all that stuff. So it's X Wonderman X. The O and the E are 0 and 3. So XW0 ND3 RMAN X.
I got you.
And number sign 3433.
That's weird.
Because every Guardian has 4 digits that you have to enter to actually be able to add them.
Did I send you an invite?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have it set to open.
Dude, I don't know. Like I said, I'm almost feel like I'm new again. Other than when I was battling last night, dude. My Strand Warlock is so strong. I destroyed everything in that strike easy.
So Void and Strand are the main damage types for the tablet this season. They got the big tablet buff, but of course,
Yeah, so I need to get.
everything.
I gotta get that. What do I do to get that? I gotta do the story, right? I can't.
Yeah, you have to do some of the seasonal story stuff.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I need to do that eventually. Like
Because
probably.
then it will give you, obviously, it will unlock all your stuff to stun your champions. It will also give you the big ones on there are the 2 Void ones, which is like Void Flux and something else. And then the Strand ones, there's one called Unraveling Orbs, which basically every time you pick up an orb, your Strand weapons gets the ability to sever.
Hell yeah.
And the new exotic gun and new exotic mission is, well, I will show it to you here in a second because it will probably be what I'm using. It is a wheel. Literally, it is the shape of a wheel. And it is a Strand SMG that after you do damage to opponents with bullets, it builds up this little tablet bar. And once you reload, you get for 5 seconds called Panic Response. And what that does is, whenever you pull the trigger, based on how full your meter is, it shoots sideways seeker rounds that do like 4 times the damage as your normal bullet.
Hell yeah. Hey, did you? It's saying you still didn't get that invite. Or you didn't?
Yeah. So on the friends screen, just go to where, obviously, if you're like, are you in orbit?
No, I'm at the.
Well, On the friends thing, just go, even on the first tab, just scroll over on the nearby list, scroll over your name, don't click on it. And tell me what your Bungie name with numbers is.
Wait. Alright, where's that at again?
Destination tab, all the way to the far right.
Yeah.
Underneath nearby, just put your mouse over your own name. And probably have to go slow because obviously controller typing.
Alright, it's good with the capital G,
Yep.
space, versus with the capital V, space, evil with the capital E, space, or no, sorry, no space after that. It's number 7984.
So now you should be on your friends tab, you should be able to go down to the third one and you should have a Bungie friend request on the far right.
Alright, I got it.
Okay, so then I don't think you have to talk to anyone besides the emissary to get the Ride of the Nine stuff started. But basically, I will just like take you over to the Ride of the Nine and show you kind of the emissary, and they kind of brought back the emissary from many, many years ago. So
Hell yeah. Oh, not that. Give me one second, bro. I'm gonna pop another cup of coffee on really quick. Give me like 2 minutes.
I don't know if you can stand to hear my voice right now. I was there. I was sorry. Eris had a message for her knife. You keen on a little vengeance, killer?
Coffee time. Alright, I'm back. My bad, bro.
you're good. So the character you are on right now, so you can actually come here with all three of your characters, and this is the new Ride of the Nine.
This is sick. What
Yeah,
is
it is where you go to pick up the emissary quest and all that. Back there is, yeah, you'll get the little cutscene back there from that orb.
Alright, let me hit the cutscene real quick. I'm probably gonna have a lot of those, so you may have to wait on me for a minute.
The emissary
Well, this right here,
They
this is the
put
only
forth a
one.
challenge to the
I got
light
you.
This
bearers.
is just
A
introducing
begrudging
you
implement.
to
A worn tool. Guardian,
Well.
please.
her.
We ask, make known your value, so divided gods may wield you in time.
And by the way, what they did is, so you're going to go up here and have a chest on the right, her in the middle, and a chest on the left. So the chest over here where I am on the left, and by the way, you can use skimmers and stuff like that in here. So open this chest right here,
You can use those
and
skimmers in here? Okay.
yeah. So go right there into that chest. All those items that are in there are free, and what they are basically, you can rather keep the guns and keep the gear, or they gave you free gear to
2020.
infuse, so
Oh, yeah.
you can be 2020 max level. Well, max season that one.
Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I need to infuse all this though.
Yep. Yep.
How do I infuse all this again?
Just scroll over it, select whichever weapon you're going to. Well, it's Y for me, I don't know what it is on keyboard, and go to that weapons menu, go down to the bottom, drag down, and infuse the 2020 gear. So the adjudicator, the SMG that it gives you, is actually,
Really
you're going to
good.
end up getting it here in about 4 weeks. You're going to get a shit ton of them. Like, so basically what these weapons are, you can attune to a certain weapon to the dungeon that you're doing. So this week until, or these 2 weeks, of course, is Spire of the Watcher. So after you get out of the attunement done,
Oh, bro, I can't even remember how to do any of this shit.
yeah, for the weapons, like I said, just scroll over to the weapon you want to, press on the details,
Yeah.
go down to the bottom bar.
Where it says appearance.
Make sure what it actually says underneath there. Weapon mods on the left one, it says infuse, and then drop down and select whichever weapon you want to infuse it with. So the 2020 weapon or gear that you're infusing.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
And you gotta have upgrade modules and all that.
Base power too low. It won't let
So
me.
that, are you trying to use,
I might,
have to-
I might be doing it backwards. I think I'm doing it
Yeah,
backwards. I need to pick
yeah, you have to-
the actual weapon
have-
and then do the. Yeah, there we go.
you need to pick the weapon you're going to use and then
So
drop down and
should I
infuse the
not
weapon
keep
that you
this
picked up.
adjudicator or should I keep the adjudicator?
You are going to get, if you play the Prophecy Dungeon when it comes out during this mode in about, it will come out in 2 weeks and 1 day from now, after Ghost of the Deep, you will probably get 200 of them.
All right, say no more, my friend. It's already done.
Okay, so since this is Spire of the Watcher, there are up here behind the chest.
Yeah, I got plenty of.
Obviously, after you get all your gear infused or whatever like that.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm almost done here.
Because just letting you know, July 15th, all the gear that you have, as in armor and your power number, will mean nothing.
Yeah, I know it'll drop back like it did the last time.
It-
I was irritated
no.
about that, but this time I don't think it'll be bad because I haven't put 1,000 hours into my character before it happens. Then again, I don't know by the time it comes.
It is resetting all the way back to Destiny 1 numbers.
Oh, really?
Like your power level is going to be below 300 by the pictures that they've shown us. But the Armor 2.0 stuff that is coming within the next 6 months between Frontier, Fate, Edge of Fate, and Renegades, the Armor 2.0 stuff basically is going to allow you to have your stats. If you're above 100, then you can have multiplications of stuff like two grenade charges and all this different stuff. So these are the weapons that you can get from each of the dungeons. Now, do you remember doing
Some of them it
Onslaught?
says attune on it. Does that mean I already got it? Yeah, Onslaught.
so-
I love the Onslaught.
Okay,
there.
so on an Onslaught, you could go and attune to a certain weapon, so whenever you were doing Onslaught, you would have a better chance of getting that weapon.
Yeah.
So there are, let's see, you have Luminal right here, the Terminus Horizon.
Yeah.
I gotta remember which. Longorm right there, and Wilder Flight. That's the 4 weapons that drop in this dungeon. So what you can do, if you want one of them over the rest,
Yeah.
you can attune to it, so whenever you go do it, you have a greater chance of that weapon dropping.
I got you.
So there is, let's see, 4 different versions of the weapons that can drop. There is the regular Ryzen 9 weapon, which will have its white specific skin to it, basically camo. It will have regular single perks, it does come with the new origin trait, which is called Gravity Well, which that origin trait, what it does is whenever you basically reload, it will pick up all ammo on the ground that is within a certain area of you for you, without you having to run over.
Hell yeah.
The next versions is your double perk weapons, still same camo skin, but it has double perks in each column. So it's basically like doing Grandmasters, but yeah. Then there's adepts. You can get adepts from this chest over here, but you have to spend 250 of the material that you're going to get from her when you talk to her in a second.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get a free 1,500 of that material because the mistake when Bungie accidentally released the Rise of the Nine about a month ago, they took away the weapons that people got because it was not supposed to be released yet and gave us free 1,500
points.
Nonary, which is, like I said, the material that you need for this. So then there is the big boy, the hollows. And what I will do right now, oh, by the way, if you look on my back, this is the exotic weapon.
Oh,
That is the seasonal exotic weapon, which is literally a wheel.
Oh, the one in your
Like you
hand
can,
right now. I see.
you can inspect my character and actually see it.
that's
It's
cool.
called Barodiad, and the mission for it is all about the Taken, and it is
I like
kind
your
of.
outfit, dude. That's sick.
So the outfit with the camo that changes colors, that is actually, that shader is from Guardian games this year.
Hell yeah.
You could only get it during the Guardian game.
All right, let's play. What do I need to do here? What's up with her? Do I need to
Okay,
talk
so
to her?
you talk to her, and there's going to
I
be,
judge your actions.
you'll pick up a couple of the quests, probably.
All right. So
And then there will be a thing that will give you an option to, I don't remember what it's called. There's going to be a thing. It's not the raid banners. It's not the middle thing that has the calling cards on it. But there's a thing on there, something about doing your notary stuff, as in changing it into that material. Let's see. You're live streaming, right?
Such a fleeting
yeah, I'm
thing.
live streaming.
Twitch.
Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Yeah.
Everything dies, Guardian.
Okay, so
Everything.
because obviously I'm on.
Everything dies.
I think the Twitch is probably going to be the most up to date. I think everything else is like 5-second delay. I think Twitch is like a half a second delay.
Well, better turn that on mute. So yeah, I was going to sit there and say we could share screen on Discord, but obviously I don't have that free capability to view it. After this 2-second ad, so click on her, and I'll see if it is actually showing what it needs to.
That's all it shows.
That way
I already got all the quests down here at the bottom though.
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to make sure that you, yeah, it's about an 8 to 10 second delay. Okay, so go over to the right. What was the thing to the right?
This
We
is
have business more pressing than this.
No,
the offer. Oh, right here.
yeah,
Calibrate.
yeah. No, that's the shader that you unlock. Press the right menu over there on the right side of the screen.
Yeah, this right here.
So what does that say? Okay, so never mind.
This is
So
awful.
that's not the one you need. Okay, well, you already spent it, but that's okay. You don't have to get raid banners from her because the raid banners from her cost the material that you're going to get from this.
I got you.
And you want to save up as much of that material because, okay, so you have about what, 1,100? Come over here and open this chest like 1 or 2 times. And you're going to get weapons, and they can be the normal, they can be the hollows, they can be adept versions of the guns.
Yeah.
Automatically. Without even doing the dungeon.
Hell yeah. Well,
So,
let's go do the dungeon. I don't. too worried about that.
All right.
I keep getting the same Terminus Horizon like 5 times in a row.
Well, the thing is, there's going to be certain perks on that gun, and because this changes tomorrow,
Yeah.
you're going to want to get it. Because it is
Well, I'll
definitely...
do all
okay.
that. Let's just get going. It's like almost an hour in, and I haven't even done a single match or anything yet. Oh, what did I do?
What do you mean?
Back to this. I went back. Oh, you did that. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm putting us into... so the only thing that you're really going to need to worry about here is...
Oh,
you
dude,
can
I like
use
that
what-
shit. That's sick.
Yep, Soul Piercer. That's my basically one and only.
An old acquaintance among the hidden. Tells
So
me
the
that
weapons,
Seraph complex
it won't really
recently
even
powered
matter
on for the
what
first
weapons
time
for
since
this
the
first
collapse.
encounter. The only thing
And
you need
thereafter,
to worry about
Vex
is
incursions
putting
were
on
reported.
your 3
And
damage
a flagged
resistance.
site as a
Put
potential
all of those
pillory
on
bunker.
void.
If the Vex gain
Alright.
access to its systems,
Because
then use it
the
to
tangles
wrest
that I'm going to
submine
be
data
creating,
away from
and
us.
then I have my little tangle balls that are going to be
catastrophic.
trolling around and killing stuff for us whenever I pick them up and throw them. Like, it doesn't work like your normal threadlings or any of that kind of stuff where it's just a couple little tiny threadlings that just go after one target. If I get a tangle and I have the chance to throw it,
Oh, my shit
I will
goes
show-
crazy, bro.
I will
I
show
don't
you.
know
Well,
about the
that's the
new.
thing.
I don't know about the new artifact, but my shit's so strong with my. Hold on one
We've
second.
landed at the source of the complex
Where's
power
the-
supply.
Let me go. I gotta open my character.
Centuries
Can
in
I change
Martian
my?
rust have done this
Yeah, you can
place
change
no
loadouts and
kindness.
all that right now.
I don't even have
And
this.
the window of opportunity is short.
Your
Armed
chest
surgeons
armor
destabilize
is the
complex,
damage
and
resistance.
Vex are breaching the
I already got
command
void
matrix.
on everything, so we're good.
Go.
Yeah, I was
Like I
trying
said,
to
the-
figure out how to change that because I couldn't remember. It's a lot trying to take it back in after playing 1,000 other games, bro. Like, I remember doing
kinda-
this.
okay.
I remember doing this fucking. Yeah, I remember doing this
So,
one before.
so this dungeon right here, though, because it's on Explorer mode, like I said, it's literally, this was them saying, hey, are you a new player? Well, this is the way that we're going to show you how to do the game.
Yeah,
This is all of these, like the damage that you take from the enemies,
yeah,
you literally take like 10% of the damage.
yeah. I've done this one solo and made it to like the 2nd or 3rd stage. So
Alrighty, so I will go ahead and create a tangle, and I'll show you about my little trilly birds. The only thing we really have to worry about is up top, is those Cyclops right there will kill you. So this is my train ability. That ball right there will literally fly around the whole building just killing things for me, and I don't even have to shoot another bullet.
I got 2 of them killed, but they spawn back after a minute, don't they?
They spawn after you complete nodes. So I got the other ones over here already. So you already picked up quests. So what you can actually do for your, did you grab bounties? Like the normal bounties?
yeah. I
or
got
like
all.
killing stuff
I
for?
grabbed everything I could. Yeah.
Alright, so what you want to do right now during this encounter, go ahead and start doing your bounty stuff. Like if you have to get kills with art and all, go ahead and start doing that now because that will give you the material you need to open that chest for the weapons. And in your quest bar and bounties to the
You
right.
just shoot these with the normal fucking.
You have to have Arctrician. But if
Oh,
you
yeah,
want to
that's
do your
right, that's
if
right,
you want to
that's
do
right.
your bounties, do not worry about doing them all yet. I'm only going to do 1 or 2, so that way you can get done with your bounties, because your bounties will reset tomorrow, and then you'll have another day of doing them, and then another day of doing them. So you can get thousands of the material.
How do I look?
very
Oh,
easily.
you're down.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's an instant respawn. We don't have to
okay.
worry about deaths or anything.
Oh, okay. So it don't no deaths in this mode.
Like there's no, your respawn counter is 5 seconds, exactly like a, well, anything else. Basically, even like I said, strikes basically. I'm gonna try not to throw my tangles because, like I said, it will literally just go around and kill every single
Yeah,
enemy.
that's what's happening up here on mine already. I don't. I can't even kill anything because when I kill stuff, my tangles go crazy.
So, like I said, so the difference between...
All right, how do I check my...
Oh, you have the regular tangles. You have the red ones. Okay. Yeah.
How do I check my...
Your bounties?
Bounties, yeah.
So, bring out your ghost. Just do the single ghost button, whatever yours is.
Yeah.
And scroll and go... that right menu, you can go up and down with it.
Okay. Machine gun, kill, strand, final blows, trace rifle, rocket launcher, melee.
Alright, there you go. So just go around, like after we go down there and kill whatever weapons you need to. Because this right here is the easiest place to get your bounties done for this. You do not want to try to do them on the actual first boss or the last boss because there's not enough enemies to spawn for it. And plus you have to worry about the boss killing you.
Yeah. I'll get the bounties today. I plan on playing all day, so it ain't like it's too big of an issue, but... where's some ammo? I need heavy ammo.
Here, I'll kill a few things. It should be dropping there. There's a brick down here on me. If you have ammo finders and all on, you may be able to see them. There's my tangle.
Oh, that's sick. Oh yeah, I gotta get that for sure.
That's only on the hunter though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like the
I got
threadlings.
my other.
I do like the swarmers and stuff like that, but I can tell you right now that threadling ball does 10 times the damage as swarmers do on wall. Because it will circle around the room, whereas threadlings will just basically target after 1 or 2 enemies, and then they're done.
Well, all I'm saying is shit, mine's so strong already. What's the point, bro? They're just, I remember when everybody used to complain, "Oh, it's just breaking the game. It's just breaking the game, dude. It is fucking breaking the game now." Like,
well, you also got to remember, right now you are going against enemies that are made for someone who has never played the game.
oh yeah, I know that. I'm not talking about these enemies here. I'm just talking about in general. Even when I played that strike yesterday, coming back in, it was so easy. I was like, yeah, this is... Maybe my character's a little too buff for this.
So, you think that, but when we go, so we can go into...
Well, once we get into champions and stuff, I'm sure it'll change, but...
So, there's no champions on any of the modes of the dungeons, but the Eternity, which is the next mode up, is pretty difficult if you've not played it regularly. Ultimatum, I have not been able to beat all the encounters yet of Ultimatum. It is... So, Ultimatum is the same difficulty as Day 1 raids.
Shellcode fragments. How do you get the shellcode fragments? I got 2 of 8 already, just by killing them. Got trace rifle, rocket launcher, melee, shotgun.
Shellcode fragments are not here. That has something to do with
Vex and
Neo Muna or something. Yeah, that's for Neo Muna. That's not anything to do with
that must have been
the
something I picked up. Yeah, it might have been something I picked up before.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so do I have a trace rifle? No. Do I have a shotgun? I got a rocket launcher. No ammo.
I will try to show you what this SMG can do though. Let's see here. Yeah, come up here to where I am, and I will just show you without, like, okay, I'll reload it, now watch these bullets. They literally will shoot out of the gun sideways, not straight at the target. And whenever they hit, if you, depending on which mode you're on, because there's literally 2 different modes to this season, called Ambition and Resolve. Depending on that, the weapon will actually act different. So yeah, yeah, this season stuff and the exotic mission.
Don't kill him, don't kill him.
Oh, well. Hold on, they'll instantly respawn. As soon as you kill that big boy right there, more will spawn. There's another Minotaur on the opposite side now.
Yeah.
Here, I'll break his shield.
I just need heavy ammo so I can get these rocket kills. I don't think I got a shotgun or the trace rifle on me, so I ain't gonna be able to do those right now.
Oh, by the way, you can access your vault anywhere at any time.
Can you?
You do not. Like, so basically, go to your character menu, and on the bottom right, it will tell you which button to do. But for me, it's up arrow, and there's your whole vault. You can access it in the middle of dungeons, in the middle of raids, in orbit, anywhere now.
Whoa, that's wild, bro. That's fucking wild, dude. Surely not on like what are the events called where you get the equipment, the secret rooms. What are those called again? I forget. I used to do those so much.
Are you talking about like lost sectors or something?
Yeah, the lost sector.
You can do them in anything. Modes, like I said, right now we're in a dungeon.
So they don't lock in the lost sector anymore?
No, never mind. No, locked activities, no.
Okay.
But
I was about to say, you can go in your vault and the locked activity. That'd have been crazy.
But obviously, right before you go into them, in the middle of orbit, you can change it over.
Yeah. Alright, let me see if I got any heavy ammo off of that. Nope, still none. Oh,
I broke his.
There's a brick.
Broke his shield down there, so he's easy one shot. Well, his shield came back now. Hold on. There. The best thing, actually, if you're trying to get rocket kills,
try to get them
is
all
kill
together.
all the. Yeah, hold on. We'll kill these and wait until all the Vex respawn or the Harpy spawn up here on top, and you should be able to get like 5 to 6 up here. Okay, here up on top of these buildings, you should be able to get a ton. There's 5 of them literally in a circle. There you go. And they've also recently added now too, when you look at your bounties from just pulling out your ghost and scrolling up and down, on the far right, instead of just being a meter, it actually has numbers now. So it's easier for you to know, hey, instead of just looking at the meter and guessing maybe I've done half of them, now you know, okay, I'm at 7 and I need 15. So they've actually made it simpler to figure out everything. Here, I can just track them. There. Now all the enemies will go after my Spectre.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Forgot about
and
that.
because of the strand boost now, well, and with unraveling orbs and all these other things that you can get, yeah, even more strong. Even though they did just nerf it. Let's see. Is there no Minotaurs up?
We're gonna go ahead and move on, bro. I'll get the rest of these missions before it's too long. It's not really that big of a deal.
Okay, I had to sit there and get Arctrician to move it along anyway. Come on. I love it when they go invis. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I hate not being able to do this.
Bounty complete. Alright. There's my rocket launcher bounty. I think that's all I can do, right? Well, I could switch weapons, but...
Yeah, and plus it's easy to do that now since you don't have to go to orbit or anything. Here, I'm going to trick these Harpies. They're going to blow up on that Spectre, and there you go. Now it's still alive. They're just all shooting at it, and that one's going to explode it, and now my Thralings are going to go kill stuff.
The hardest part for me is finding somewhere where I can go into my vault and switch everything around really quick.
Your best bet is up top over here where I am. If you come over here into this building, or well, you're good maybe for a little bit in that building. I can actually guard you because I mean,
How
enemies.
do I put something in the vault? Detail it.
You can, so to put something away into your vault, you have to go into your character menu, select that weapon. You can hold, for me, it's hold in the left stick, and you can change vault mode. It should tell you on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Toggle vault.
Yeah.
And so whenever it's on vault mode, you just select whatever weapon you select will go straight into your vault.
Okay. Okay.
And then to get out of it, so that way you don't accidentally store all of your weapons,
Yeah,
just toggle the vault mode back.
Yeah, that's what I did. Alright.
And like I said, the more that you get kills and just be in this dungeon right here, the more weapons you're going to get. Like I've already got 3 of the dungeon weapons just out here killing stuff.
Yeah.
So you're constantly going to be getting the drops. And every single drop, you don't have a chance at it depths, but you do have a chance at getting the shiny hollows, which is going to be rare, obviously, because you can only get them during this event.
Trace rifle. Oh man, if I do have one, it's not gonna be up to par, I don't think.
Oh, it won't matter. Even if it's 1900, it will completely destroy these things. Because trace rifles got a buff, and they're one of the main things in the seasonal tablet anyway.
Amen. Where did that go? Control. Let me put a few of these up.
We are not getting more vault space though, so it's that's kind of a hard thing for everyone right now.
Yeah, I'm almost there, but I'm not quite there. Where's the fucking trace rifle? There we go. Got one.
Alright, you got plenty of enemies out here.
Yeah, they're not even dude, I'm standing right beside them. They're not even shooting at me. That's funny.
Well, I kind of brought him over. The one that spawns over there, he's in the middle now.
No ammo.
You'll
no
get
ammo.
It's a special ammo.
I know.
So just run around. I have like 15 special for you.
I know, but the problem is I just literally changed my weapon to all weapons that have no ammo. So.
Oh, you're all specials.
How do I
Here,
melee again? See, I need melee kills. Let me do that.
Oh, well, I was trying to get you some ammo too. Okay, it will take probably 2 seconds and a new spawn will happen.
I got this solar orb that pops out when I do my rift, dude. That thing's so awesome too.
Whatever you do, Helion, whatever you do, do not get Arctrician and shoot this node, because if you do, that will take us out of this, things will stop spawning, and we'll go into the next, because that's the last one that we have left. Yeah, your harpies are up top. Here on me, there's 4 or 5 of them right here, literally bunched up. Yep, now they're flying away. And I don't know if you have the gun and you can check after we beat this encounter. There's a certain weapon that is very meta right now in the new Sundering Doctrine dungeon that it would be very nice if you have and can use no matter what level. It is called Queensbreaker. It is a exotic linear fusion.
I may have it.
Yeah, you should.
There's not many weapons that I don't have.
You should possibly have it. You might not have the catalyst for it, but that is the main weapon that you will probably need to use during the the next encounter, which is the first boss, the Harpy boss, and then the big chicken boss and Kevin. Queensbreaker is the strongest, basically heavy on the game run. Even more with the tablet because they had this thing called, well, they brought back this thing called particle reconstruction, which boosts linear fusions and fusion modules. Try to get a melee kill. Here, you gotta take his shield off, get him pretty weak before you can throw up and stab him. Now you should be able to. That's another good thing about this SMG. Because it's strong enough, like if I reloaded it right now, it would just completely one-tap this minigun. Like my panic response. Here's you another melee chance down here on me too. Have the shield all the way off.
Having a hard time with the stupid orb keeps fucking blowing them all up.
Well, yeah, your best, obviously your best bet is just not to drop your gear.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you can still get maybe melee kills with your snap. Hey, good, I just got four more
there it goes.
manifold material.
Alright, there's my melee. Now I just need ammo for this trace rifle. Come on, special ammo. I need to like change my card so it drops more special ammo, but
Go, spiraling ball of death when stuff respawns. Yeah, make sure you have special ammo finder on because there is a shit ton of it on my screen. I know that much. Volatile rounds are extremely powerful right now. They boosted Void big time all the way across the board. So stuff like Graviton Lance,
I got some more ammo here.
Alright. Yeah, I finished my last bounty.
Oh, that was your last bounty?
Okay. Yeah, well this was just one that I had from yesterday, and I have not trial bounties. You're getting, from finishing some of the bounties, you'll get 15. From some of the other bounties, you'll get 35 of the material. So they made it whenever they changed it to kind of make up for their stupidness of making it every 3 weeks, where they changed it to 2 weeks. They basically doubled the loot drop and the material drop. So right now, you're going to be getting weapons dropping all the times, not just at the end of encounters, and the material, instead of just getting like 50 or 60, you're going to be getting like 120. Just from defeating an encounter. Like solo, on Explorer mode, I have beaten this in 26 minutes. Just because it's that easy. You can just speedrun it. You can also do this same Explorer Easy mode on Match Made, where obviously it'll put you in with 2 others, and y'all can sit there and beat this whole dungeon in 20 minutes. And that's what people have been doing, because you can hold 9,999 of the manifold material. So yeah. Because everyone's basically just collecting materials because of tomorrow. Because everyone's going to be spending materials on Ghost of the Deep weapons. And if you defeat, or if you get the one of the other quests from her, where it's called, where your reward is Exotic Selection, what you actually get is they give away the exotics from the dungeons. So if you did not have the Navigator Strand Trace Rifle from probably one of the second hardest dungeon, which is Ghost of the Deep, all you have to do is beat this dungeon on any mode.
All right, let's roll.
And
that's it.
You can get the Navigator. The other choice you have is the exotic bow from this dungeon, and you don't even have to like do it on hard mode. They literally just give you the exotic. All right. Alright, now we're going to drop down. Like I said, you should have gotten tons of weapons, and you'll probably continuously get a ton of weapon drops all the way through this.
Or rather, the witness.
Let me put on my stompies so that way I can jump. This next encounter is very easy. It's just another connecting the nodes, getting electrician. But I will try to show you like stuff like secret chests, so that way you can get one of the extra weapons from the chest. And all that
A
stuff.
seraph complex. Peculiar. They were rivals in the Golden Age. This
I'll
wasn't
try
just
not
a
to go too
pillory
fast
site.
because,
It was
well,
a joint
I have stompies
research
on
facility
and
focused on extrasolar
that boosts my
colonization.
sprint and jump.
The sole divisive have been scouring research logs. They were looking for
wait
something
for you
more
on the
than
drop
to
in.
imprison Rasputin's
Yeah, it's been a while
subminds.
since I played this too, so I'm a little.
Yeah, but like I said, that's the main thing about Explorer Mode. It's basically just teaching you. Come over to the center red one, and that's your drop down, because the other ones you'll not be able to. If you want just a normal collectible from the dungeon, right here on this screen somewhere, right here. Go over here, and you should be able to hold down X or whatever and collect. That's your normal, one of your normal collectibles from Spire.
House rivals met with honor. The first blooded blade ended the duel.
Now
But
in
now we do
here,
not look to houses or enemies
I
with
won't
honor.
cheat and just use my grapple and just skip all this.
I am alone, watching your traveler as I was.
So basically what we're going to do, instead of going straight
My
forward
blade
here in a second, like we'll go through this part normally.
I have not come
But once
for
we do the
a
jump
drop
down
of
and all,
blood.
we will go to the secret chest. So that way you have a chance to get it. I had I had my fusion rifle on. Oh well. Just pull out that thing, kill him. Actually, I will switch to Lotus Eater. And they have new rocket sidearms in the game now too.
Yeah, I saw they had a couple of new ones after the In-Depth Kindness,
Yeah, they have
or at least one I seen.
So they have one called Aberrant Action, which is solar, and the best roll for it.
Yeah, I got
And you
that
can
one.
actually-
I did get that one right before I quit. I remember that.
Okay, so the newest one that you can get from Nightfalls is Void, and it is called Lotus Eater, and you can get it with destabilizing rounds and repulsor brace. And yeah, it is.
Nasty. I know you're a Void guy, so
Yeah, for sure. And obviously with the Void buff from Tablet.
you little bastards. Did y'all see I'm jumping here?
Don't worry. There. Alright, so whenever you jump up here, instead of going straight to the
Alright,
next
wait.
part, jump up here, and so, okay, you'll have to jump up and around the corner, and there's going to be a platform that you'll land on right here,
Alright.
which obviously is easier for you because, well, Warlock float. And then jump over here, and your secret chest will be on a platform just like that, right here on this corner. That is the normal secret, and you can get something from that chest once per week with each character, just like normal. Somewhere on top of one of these computers, see if there is a orb on top of one of these computers through here that says collect. Let's see, you can collect the normal one right there. That's not a part of the new dungeon, that's the old dungeon stuff.
Yo, what up, homies? What up, Shaq? Sorry, buddy, I just now seen your message.
A whirlwind left in the wake
And you'll do the same zip around.
Mentor, yeah, me and him, we played Destiny a lot back in the day together. I haven't played in like a year, so he's running me back through all this shit.
Ideology, a failed tradition swept away in that wake.
What you up to today, brother? I didn't see the orb in back there anywhere.
Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, it's on top of one of the computers. I can actually still see it even though I collected it. I just have to see. It may be on the next part. So what we'll do here, instead of jumping down like you normally would for this part of the dungeon, instead of jumping down, we'll take away the hobgoblins first. Alright, so jump over here.
Yeah, I don't think it's over on any of these.
Yeah, instead of jumping down, like I said, I'll be able to still see it, because even after you collect it, you can still see it for some reason. I don't know why they haven't changed that, but can. You can just keep collecting it. It may be, it's right here. Right here on the back of this, and you can collect it from the ground. It's just a gold Ingram, basically, and it is just for this Ride the Nine stuff. Basically, you have 2 collectibles and a lot of other things that you have to get for the title.
I got you.
But the title also means you have to defeat it, the dungeon, and get gold, which means less than 2 deaths in every encounter. And you have to beat it on ultimatum mode, which is basically contest.
Yeah, I was about to say, surely they don't give you that on this mode.
Well, like I said, they give you, just from being Explorer, the normal mode, once you get the quest from her for the exotic selection, you get the dungeon exotic. Yeah. So you don't have to run Go to the Deep 700 times and hope that you get the RNG for the exotic to drop.
Yeah.
But you have to choose between, so the 3 choices is Navigator, which is Go to the Deep, the Hierarchy bow from this dungeon, and the other one, since Prophecy does not have an exotic, is called is the Catalyst for Gallahorn. Just in case people didn't have it.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Yeah, you should definitely have it.
Yeah.
I got the wrong shoes on. These? No, it's not those. Okay, cool.
How you liking Frag Punk still, Shaq? You played Frag Punk yet, Brian?
No.
It's pretty sick. It's kind of like CS:GO, but Destiny style, like artwork. It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
I like
cards and all.
Yeah.
So this one right here, basically kill Minotaur, get Arctrician, and go around and connect the nodes. And you have one that will go left way, one that goes right.
Yeah, I remember this one.
On Explorer, it's extremely easy. Now on the next mode,
I did this one solo a lot right here.
Well, so the thing is, that was back then before they made the changes. The new Ride the Nine stuff, they made added bosses and all this.
Oh, okay.
But that's only on Eternity and Ultimatum. On Ultimatum, you only have 5 minutes to do all of this. And you have to defeat 3 bosses. I have already done that encounter once.
What is Ultimatum, a new mode?
Yes, just for this.
Okay.
It is basically just like Raids had contests.
You're probably getting better, bro. Sorry, I'm talking to my cat, too.
Linear fusions, by the way, for your heavy are going to be your best bet. Linear fusions are much stronger than machine guns because obviously, well...
Oh, I'm just using the Osteo Striker right now. I heard they fucking...
No, I'm talking about your heavy weapon.
Yeah. The reason why I use the heavy weapon that I got right now, this it's because it's the Strand one from the Final Shape. So it works really good with the Strand, but that's really the only reason that I'm using it.
So there is a new Strand, other Strand everything now. The linear fusion I'm using is called Scintillation. It is from the Nightfalls, and literally you can get it with Hatchling and everything. So linear fusions, like I said, are the most damaged. They're stronger than rockets and all now. Because you will need a linear fusion to use against the next 2 encounters. All right, come over here on my side and get to this. Get this part done pretty quick, because I know the next encounter, which is the first boss, may take us 2 or 3 damage phases. We'll have to change.
Did you already go up top? Oh, okay, you did.
The second level, yeah. Because like I said, on Ultimatum, when we did this, like, yeah, you had to be running constantly.
Yeah,
like
that's why I'm kind of confused, because you're hitting everything, and I'm like, I'm just kind of sitting back waiting on you to get everything, because I don't want to mess up your progress.
So no, you're good. Go, if you want to, if you have Arctrician on your left side, come over here and just start following the nodes.
I don't have it.
So that way you know... Okay, you'll just have to kill a Minotaur.
Yeah, I remember how to do it. Just go on the other side. You were fucking it up, so I was just kind of sitting back talking.
Let's see.
Sitting back here having fun with my guns.
Okay, so I have a.
No, I didn't.
I have a Minotaur respond on me if you still need it, close. Oh, well, he just flew off the map. That's just great.
There's one over here.
Good, because yeah, I punched mine and he flew. Watch out for the exploders.
Yep. Trap me. You probably are getting better at Shaq. I mean, that's what happens when you play a game. Get better at it. There you go.
I'll let you here. You do this side. Do that node that it shows you through the map.
Where's
Connect that side.
Let's
It shows you the marker on the screen down there.
Does it? Oh, it shows me the marker now.
Yeah, that's the thing on Explorer mode to teach you how to do all of the things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I already knew how to do it.
It's easy to do when it's like this, but when you have literally, so this part right here, up here, will take you literally, you have about a minute to a minute 15 seconds to do all this each part of the encounter.
Yeah, I
if
think
you
this
get
is
the hardest level.
Did you already go up? No. Oh.
That's why I was saying linear fusion, because it just takes us a got this one.
Getting fucked up for a second trying to figure out what we were doing.
Alright, well, we're about to...
What was the gun we used to farm for this? I think I was still trying to get the right roll on the one that I was wanting.
I don't know really any...
It's the in-depth kindness, isn't it?
No, that's Warlord's Ruin.
Oh, that is Warlord's Ruin, that's right. Yeah, me and you used to do that one pretty well, too. Well, the first couple of encounters, I don't know about that.
They gave out that in-depth kindness.
They gave it out.
So everyone has it now because...
the adapted version?
No, you couldn't get a depth of that.
I thought that's how you got it, was the...
No, you could only get it through the dungeon.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I really want. I want to get the in-depth kindness.
There's no... I don't think... There is no adept dungeon level, except for these right here. The only adept that you can get is the Rise of Nine between these three. They just came out with adept versions of dungeon levels. You couldn't get any from any other dungeon before. But you could get the a specific role that they gave out to all the players because something messed up, and they gave out specific roles of a lot of powerful guns. Chill Inhibitor from the new from Vesper's Host. A few others they gave out. They gave out one of the Strand GLs, which is the Adept GL from Trials for free. So every player has it now.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I farmed the fuck out of Warlord's Ruin trying to get that in-depth version that I wanted.
Right, there we go. It's done. And I picked up the chest.
I do remember you got a pretty good weapon from this on the expert mode or whatever it is.
So the only really good weapon from this dungeon is the exotic bow, and it's not even all that great. Because the guy that I played with for about, well, I mean, I've still been with him, but he's got a different job now. The second time we ever did it, he got the exotic bow, which is called, well, Envious Arsenal feedback? No.
You didn't have to work today?
No.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I was kind of, I was waiting for you to say, well, I'll be off at like 7 o'clock. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll play all day. And you said, I'll be on in 20 minutes. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're closed on Mondays.
Okay, dude, I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about this fucking game, bro. I don't know why. Like, I just got this random spur of the moment, like, idea. I need to play fucking Destiny.
It's something, sure. I am actually, I'm on my phone transferring Queensbreaker to this account. There we go.
I was really enjoying Sea of Thieves, but I maxed everything out on Safer Seas, and bro, I encountered some really, really toxic people, and then I encountered a cheater, and I was like, bro, this is fucking stupid. I had a teleport cheater that just absolutely destroyed me, dude, and I even checked to see like where his boat was after I got away from it. He caught me in the bottom of the Orb of Secrets room, like with my back turned, and every time I would spawn, he would shoot me in the back and kill me, dude. It was so fucking annoying. He did it like 10 times in a row. And I finally was able to make it out of the fucking little dungeon back up to the top, and I just dipped the fuck out, bro. I was so disappointed. I'm like, man, this is stupid.
So, first, so you're on Warlock, so oh boy. So you probably don't want to use a machine gun, like I said here. You don't want to use a rocket launcher because there is only one spot on the boss that will take damage during damage phase. So you would literally have to hit a direct circle while it's running away from you. Your supers...
All I have, bro, is machine guns and grenade launchers and rocket launchers, to be honest with you.
You don't have a single linear fusion.
I do, but it's probably like 1600. That's gonna be.
Well, no, because everything in your vault is powered up to 1900, no matter what. Queens. Okay, here I'll. This is a way to find out if you have Queensbreaker, and if you do have it unlocked, you can get it, and it will automatically be at 2010. Go into your character screen, go over to collections, go to exotics, click on exotics, go down to power, and on the first board should be Queensbreaker.
Power.
Yeah, just scroll down to power. After you go to collections, exotic, then power down at the bottom. And
power.
Did you go to exotics under collections?
Oh, exotic. Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, collections, then exotics, then...
Yeah, I got the Queensbreaker.
Okay, so grab that. If you have enough room in your inventory, it will cost you just some glimmer, basically. And go ahead and pull that out, and it will automatically be 2010. And equip that weapon.
I think it said 2007, but close enough.
Oh, yeah, because you're a seasonal artifact, that's why. For me, it'll be 2010.
Exotic weapon already equipped. Okay, so let me see. I'll go with the call. And then... we'll try it. It's not going to be what I'm...
So what I want you to do, if you've not used Queensbreaker, so Queensbreaker has 2 different scopes, which means 2 different firing modes. If you hold down your reload button, it will switch to the other mode. Shoot it. Just shoot it randomly if you have ammo.
Shoot it now? The Minotaur or the other one?
No. Just out, away from the boss. Right. Okay, so did you just do it? So you have the single burst mode. Now hold down reload, and it will switch to the triple burst.
Yep.
The triple burst on every other boss does more damage than the single burst. But on this boss, because you have to hit his center little eye, and he's moving away from you, the single burst mode is probably going to be your best bet for now. And what it also does, the single burst mode, if you use it in other activities, when you get a kill with it, with whatever you shot, it will send out basically a volt shot and blind and shock other enemies around it. The triple burst mode is mainly for damage at long range, but this is, like I said, one of the strongest power weapons on the game. It was the most used power weapon when Sundering Doctrine came out in the whole game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, basically 4 nodes, collect all these, or Get Arc Fisher, shoot all of these, and yeah. You'll have Boy Minotaur flying with his little crewmates and all. And we'll have to break the eyes of the boss before we can do damage. When we get to it, you'll see what it is and how to do it. Kill the Minotaurs to get Arctrician.
You have to have Arctrician to hurt him. Oh no, we got to do we got to do the nodes first.
You cannot do any damage to the boss yet. And again, the markers show you on the map where to connect to each one of them.
I already know how to do this, bro. We're good.
Just whatever you do.
Oh no, I fell off. You're gonna have to revive.
Well, no, you got a 5-second thing. You're fine. You can
okay, yeah, that's right. I went to jump up here and hit my head and bump me back down.
So what we will also do before we get the 4th node completed, I'll try to be the one doing the 4th node, because that will be where damage takes place at, and we need to both be there at the same time when it starts. Because you have to defeat his eyes very quickly, or you don't get to do damage.
Alright, I think this is the last node right here.
No, it's not. So the way you can tell
this is right here.
if you look at the board.
I got one of them. Do I need to go ahead and hit that one?
Yeah, you can hit the end of the one you're doing here. So there's still one left. There's 4 of them that we have to do in total. Okay, so we've done 3, but what we need to do right now is take out all the other, all the flying harpies on the side and all. Because if not, they will do damage to you while you're trying to do damage to the boss. So the little single red bar harpies on the side takes you.
Yeah, you tried the new Doom yet?
No.
Oh, that's good, bro. You ought to try it. I think you'd like it.
So I
It's
played
different.
the original on PC. I already have like a collection of 6 games that I'm playing. So.
Yeah, that's my problem too. I got so much shit, but I need to find something for streaming purposes. I need to find something to stick with it, but I've been having a hard time finding something that I really enjoy that I could put thousands of hours into. But I think I might do that with Destiny now, because I've found a new love for it again.
Alright, so come over to me. We'll kill these 2 enemies right here. And alright, so you'll have to stand back here, and what's going to happen is the boss is going to come over, and we have to shoot the red glowing eyes before damage phase starts. So use a regular weapon, like a fast shooting on the clock. We got to do them pretty quick so we can get the damage phase. Alright, now Queen's Breaker and do damage.
That was easy.
You gotta keep going to on keep going damage because it only has a few seconds of damage phase.
Oh, I thought that was it.
No. Keep going. He'll do an explosion impact for when you can. And when you get the catalyst when it's done actually gives you rewind rounds. So every single time you make a precision hit, it reloads 1 or 2 rounds. All right,
okay,
there we
so
go.
now we
Damage phase is over. So basically, instead of doing all 4, do not finish the node yet. The reason why is because on Explorer mode, instead of having to do all 4 over, you only have to do 1. But what you want to do right now, basically, is just kill things so that way you can get ammo, get your super build back up, all that kind of stuff. Because there is...
I never even used my super that time. I was just shooting him with the gun.
Yeah, there is no rally flag on this, going to this next encounter, so that's why people just use this opportunity to farm up some ammo and all.
I like this gun. This is nice. Alright, come on, Eric. Get your head in the game. Oh, I do have artrition. I thought I had to get it again.
Yeah, like I said, just do not shoot the last thing if you're actually working on doing it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Because if you...
I won't shoot the last. Get off me, asshole. These guys don't even really do damage to my character, bro. Like, I have to really sit there and let the boss whop me for him to really do damage. Like, to the point of killing me anyways.
Yeah, I have my super. I have plenty enough ammo because we did enough there to where we can...
Oh, we're too dead this time,
yeah, maybe. Because I know I used 20 Queenbreaker shots, and that's about 2+ million right there alone.
I even used my super though last time.
Well, what super do you?
Oh, I got the fire prismatic.
Oh, so yeah, that's going to be a little more difficult. So there's literally only one super that the Warlock has that can actually do damage to this boss, and that one super is putting on Geomag boots and doing the not Storm Trance. What's the other one called?
Let's see.
Gosh, I use it all the time. It's on the Arc subclass.
Let me hit my super first and see how much damage we do to him.
Well, I mean we can, but the only problem is that super takes 20 seconds, and we only get like 15 seconds of damage.
True. Well, I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pop it right off the rip. I mean, this is simple though, dude. It's not like it's really that big of a deal. All right.
Yeah, now we can go ahead. I mean, I got enough ammo and all. We don't have. Plus, I got my super. I'll throw my staff. There we go. Arc punch. That's first ball's beaten, and by the way, make sure that you look at what weapons you're getting, because you want to definitely try to save a hollow.
No! They're driving the reactor core to a meltdown. It's
Liminal
going
Vigil?
critical.
That would be the triple burst hand cannon, or sidearm.
I got
we lose everything.
So you can tell if they're hollow because the skin will not just be plain white. It will be a moving camo just like they have on Call of Duty.
Where the hell did you go? Oh, there you are.
Yep, drop down. Just keep going to the edges and going through the cracks. I have not dropped like to the next encounter yet. Alright, so what I'm going to do when we get right down here is I'm going to pop this little, like we'll drop all the way down to the center floor, and I'm going to push my Ascension so that way you'll automatically get amplified. So come down here on me, and if you stand even near me, you should be amplified. There you go. And you should be able to run fast and have your speed booster and all that. Me being on Arc allows me to give my teammates, like if I was on Prismatic right now, you would have actually got multiple things. I would have actually gave you amplification and radiant just
so
getting
sick! I love it! Bro, this gun is sick. It's a rocket launcher too, isn't it? The call?
What? It's a rocket sidearm, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the strand. Oh, I'm falling.
Yeah. So, This part right here is the most difficult part of this. And just don't die to the blades. There is an easy way of doing it.
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Well, on this next one, the next wheel drop down, I'm going to tell you a secret to a way
Guardian.
that you can not be touched by the...
What we've seen
Yeah,
here proves
I
my
saw you
visions
knew how to do it.
merit.
I did. I just fucked the jump up.
We must secure the
So the
complex
next one, there is a
with
certain
Sakura.
pattern that you can do to where you never get touched by a blade.
A frail thing.
And you just fall straight down
Much as our
onto each
mission,
platform.
If this can restore her faith in
It's
me,
not the first wheel, but it's the second wheel. That's the only one that you can do that on. Though.
Yeah, I'm just having a hard time with my jumps.
The new car will not spawn until the exploder.
You don't want to shoot the Minotaur right now, is that what you said?
I was just going ahead and making sure I got it, or got over there, because you have like 5 seconds to do all these nodes before they reset. Alright, dropping down again. So this one right here, the secret to getting through this thin blade without dying ever. So come to the edge of this one.
There was
and
another.
Just run straight across. Yeah, you had to do this on 0 hour. Run straight
Yeah,
across.
that's what I'm saying. 0 hour. I used to be really good at this on 0 hour.
Now jump into this one,
Yeah, that's right.
and you'll land straight on that platform. Well, you were there.
Oh.
You just had to turn around. I moved out of your way because I knew. All right, so this one right here, you have to watch out because there's little zappers in this room that you jump down into. Yeah, because they will one-shot you in the normal mode. When this Hydra spawns, I'm going to throw my staff right... Oh, well, okay, I think I might have... Yeah, okay, we hit each other. So it bounced off the ceiling. My post is literally... My super is stuck up in the ceiling right now instead of hitting the Hydra. Oh, well. I'll kill that Hydra very quick.
I
Still have ammo.
I got my super.
No, this Hydra right here I can take away and... Okay, so both of us have to get Arctrician and shoot these orbs around the room. There's one in each corner. And then there's the one in the middle. I've got 3 of them. There we go. Okay, so the jump down here, you can go ahead and fall down into one of the corners, but do not go all the way down because I'm going to show you where the other secret collector is. So instead of dropping all the way down to where the boss is, jump down here on the side, and right here is your other collectible.
Hell yeah.
Now float down and make sure you jump before you get to the ground, or else you'll die.
To the reactor. Kill it, and the complex should stabilize.
Okay, so basically same loadout. Yeah, we'll kill a few enemies, kill a Minotaur on whether the left or right. We'll have to do the 5 nodes in the center, and then after that, 2 nodes on the outside will be open, and we have to connect them to the center room. And before we connect the second one, we have to make sure that the boss is in there, because if not, you will never get a damage phase ever, and you'll never be able to do damage to the boss. So you have to do it a certain way. You have a Hydra on left and right side. I would stay away from the boss as much as possible, though, because his void guns will kill you even in this move. And watch out, there are exploder things too. Alright, I got Arctrician. No! Freaking reload at a bad time. Okay. So now you see that you have one over there on your side, I have one on my side. So basically now get Arctrician and just start connecting it into the boss room. Just know when you go in there, there's going to be 3 little Vex that will just continuously spawn, and Exploder of Harpies that will fly after you, and 2 of them will kill you.
Alright, I got our attrition.
Yep, so now just follow your line.
Up by the boss. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm trying to do. I just had to jump back for a second and get away from the boss.
I'm going to not connect mine until after you do, so that way I know the boss is in here, and that way you'll have a guaranteed way of surviving. Okay, so...
Alright, mine is connected.
Alright, so go ahead and start heading back into the main room, because damage is about to start. So we'll have to go back into the main room very quickly, or else you'll die. You'll get locked out. And what we have to do, stand in the middle, connect these 5 nodes very quick, and then damage face. Alright. He'll do his little action, and then he'll start running after us.
And we're still using the trace rifle, right?
The linear, yeah.
Linear fuse rifle.
He has 2 crit spots. One of them will give you like 20 or 93,000 if you're on single fire. The other will only give you 20,000, so it's very specific where you hit him. And you can pop your super or whatever you want to do. I mean, it may be a little contagious for that. Alright, it's over. So it's still going to be a 3-phase. Like I said, that's the only issue, like I said, with Song of Flame.
Yeah, it's just time.
Yep. How can I not remember what the crap? Storm Trance. No, Storm Trance is the hand one. What's the other one called? Oh gosh. It's the Arc Super on the actual Arc subclass of Warlock. And I cannot remember the name of it, and I use it. You just have to have exotic stabilizers on to boost it. Chaos Reach, that's what it's called. But that's the best, probably the best and most used Warlock super on the game right now is Geomags with Chaos Reach. I have only 6 shots of heavy. That's definitely not enough. I'm going to farm enemies in here in the boss room for a minute.
Alright.
Try to get more ammo.
Mine's ready to... Oh shit. Mine's already in the room. Should I go ahead and start shooting mine? Or
Go ahead and do yours. I'm just not going to sit there and connect any of mine yet. It's a little dangerous because of the balls, but...
Alright, mine is connected. I'm gonna go ahead and run back out here in the main room.
Yeah, just whenever...
If I can, I'll go ahead and bring him back in here. I think he's following.
No, he's still on me.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is fine, because I can just keep running around him. It doesn't matter. I only have 7 shots that I usually use. That last damage phase, I used 19 of my 27.
I still have 17 shots.
Yeah, it's definitely, like I said, it's definitely, I mean, you can actually, I don't know if it will boost it, but you can actually pop your super and then shoot the boss with just Queensbreaker, and you'll still have Radiant going, so you'll still have your health being powered up. It may actually boost Queensbreaker a little bit. I don't know if that will work on yours or not.
Alright.
Okay, I'm about to start damage. The boss is just glued to me, so I'm about to start. Alright. Ready to get out of the room. There we go. Alright, 5 nodes are open.
Yo, what up, homies? Hope y'all having a great day out there, wherever you may be, on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. I think I'm honestly more valuable just trying to hit that 90 shot and don't even worry about the 90,000 shot, not even worry about the Supra.
So the Supra though, like I said, if you pop it right before the door opens, your Transcendence will also boost certain things too. Like popping Transcendence before you start damage phase will boost certain parts of your damage. It can actually boost your Super too.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I should have popped it right at the beginning.
That's what a lot of people will do, is pop it right before the door opens.
I used to, dude. That way it would build really fast. Like, the faster you pop it, the faster it builds, but... Or the faster you pop it, the quicker it'll rebuild, should I say.
Yeah, well, it also depends on your damage, too, as what you're doing damage with.
Where's that damn Minotaur at?
They always spawn on the corners. I think I may have already killed yours earlier.
Alright, I got
Come on, nodes. There we go. Gosh, why are they not working? Okay, both of them are on my side this time.
Oh, my mouse is working so bad. Or my middle mouse button is... I'm having problems with it spinning, so I'm having problems switching between my weapons. Alright, so I don't have any on my side this time?
Right.
What's this one underneath the bottom?
I already got it. It's a part, that's where one of mine two led to.
Alright, I hit it, so...
Yeah, so don't hit anymore. Don't shoot the final pylon.
Will not.
That way,
10 more, brother.
Give us time to build up some super and all. You can literally leave this, like I said, leave this room here if you have to, because I know with the balls and exploders it can be a little tricky. I just have the capability of hitting my Ascension, flying up in the air and shocking everything. Plus, I'm using one of the scout rifles from the new dungeon, so...
I'm using the scout rifle from the Final Shape, the fire one.
What is that one? I didn't know there was a...
Time-worn Wayfarer.
Oh, that's from... That's from... well, it's actually from an encounter, too. You can get it from one of the raids.
I know it was like... No, it was not... It wasn't the Final Shape. It was the season after the Final Shape drop. It was all that extra little shit that you had to go back to one of the early maps for. Remember that? You had to go fight the Vex and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was the first... Well, it was actually the first season of Final Shape, so that's when Corrasion, the Arc Heavy Burst Rifle came out with that same weapon.
Yep. The Call. That was when the Call came out. Or maybe the Call came out when they dropped the Final Shape. I can't remember.
Yeah, it did. The Call came out with the Final Shape campaign.
Yeah, I can't remember. Because
it was the most used gun during the Call, during the campaign the first 2 weeks. Alright, I have super, I have 1 clip of bullets, which is really not that much, but...
I have 13 bullets, but I think we can get them this time. My super's not, my super's almost there. It's like 90% by the time we get done, it should be.
I can go in here and make orbs. That's no problem. Let me get the back-to-back kills here, and I will make you some orbs right quick. Oh, never mind. I hope you got... No, you're not making orbs.
I'm good.
Yeah, I know, but I was talking about as in like for Feast of Light, like I'm running Star Eaters, and that will boost my super if I can pick up orbs. Your tingles and all will not create orbs.
I'm not an orb creator, I'm a tangle creator. I
So
don't honestly know what all I got. I have to go and check and see. I didn't even check any of my perks or anything whenever I came in.
So the thing about, this one, Star Eaters, basically what it does is once you have your super, for each orb you get a multiplier times 1 times 2. And if you get it up to times 6, it will boost your damage of your super by 70%. But it will only boost through orb picks up. So now I've created enough orbs in here where I have full armor charge and all. So I am going to kill this Minotaur and start damage. So it will be close if we have enough to kill this boss this time.
Yep, hit it.
Hold on, I gotta wait till he's in here before I hit it.
He's trying to kill me. Let me come in there. Come on, you big fucker. Let's go.
Alright. That.
I'm creating some orbs, not a lot, but I'm gonna hit Transcendent and everything.
Go ahead. Trying to keep him stunned a little bit. Oh, it's going to be close. Let me get my movers on here.
That was honestly my fault on that because my gun was, I forgot how to shoot it for a second. I was trying to like single shot it and I forgot that you hold the button down. It was kind of weird. I'm not used to this linear fusion rifles.
Sabotage
it is definitely
glean knowledge
worth
and annihilate any trace of advantage.
So I got
extrasolar colonies.
You'll get plenty of Luminas. You'll get Horizons, the machine gun, and you'll get
the city.
The scout rifle.
Made it safe.
Yeah, that's what I got.
But explore the universe.
And like I said, though, there is different versions of them. You can get. So since we just did it on the Explorer, you cannot get a depth, but you can get single camos. You can get the double perks, which is great to have because then you can change what perks you're using, and you can get the hollows, and they look pretty damn awesome to be honest. Actually, if you inspect my character, look at my second weapon, the GL. And you'll see what the camo skin looks like. You're about to actually go get one because you probably picked up a quest.
Wait, how do I look at your character again? By going to friends?
You can go into the fire team, or you can actually hold down. For me, I just hold down. I look at you and hold down my right stick.
Oh wait, I see it.
You can look at my character and then
interact. Okay. I see.
Inspect Guardian and look at my second weapon. See if you can look at the details of it, and you can see the camo. That's the hollow camo. They're called hollow fulls, and the only way you can get them, is through the Ride of the Nine.
That's cool.
But
I like that.
So you're guaranteed 2 of them already from picking up and finishing quests from the second quest. I remember. You get a certain gun for it. You might have just completed it actually, because one of them is complete the dungeon. So what we're going to do, look at your bounties, collect them all, or whatever, like whatever it's called, where you or where it has the exclamation point where you finish it and you can or complete it. Go ahead and complete them, and we'll go back to her, to the emissary, and you should be able to pick up your rewards, which should be a
Oh, fuck, I
follow
left.
full.
Dude, I didn't mean to leave the damn fire team. What a dumbass. Hold on, let me see.
I got you.
Join fire team. There we go.
Already got you. Yep.
What was I trying? I was trying to
Look at your quests and bounties.
quest.
Make sure you finish like click on all the ones that you and what your one of them should tell you to return to emissary, I believe.
Stand to
Yeah,
hear
I
my
got
voice right
3
now.
of them that says return
was
to the
there.
emissary.
I was
All right, so basically what she's
Sorry.
going to do when you go over here
Eris
is she
had
is
a
going to
message
give
for
you
her
the
knife.
2 of them is a guaranteed
you keen on a little
hollow
vengeance,
full.
killer. She kept plans for
And
times
it
like
may
this.
have double perks
Piles
on
of
it.
balled up
And
scribbled
one of them, the
paper and ink
rewards
in
is
her old
the
place in the city.
exotic
Had
selection.
been
So
staying there
make
for
sure
a
you
while.
have room in your
It's full of
your
little things.
postmaster. So what we will do
Probably
first
Yeah, I need
before
to
we
go
go
to
there,
the- yeah, I need to go
yeah,
to the
we'll go to
postmaster.
tower.
I'll send you a pin. Whatever
We'll go
she
to the
left you
tower,
there,
clean out your postmaster
take it
because
up,
one of the rewards
and
that you
kill
get is
what
your
kills her.
reward for the exotic
I'll throw
gun,
my cannon in on that too.
which people are complaining about because
I
all those
have to.
people that ran Ghost of the
Whatever,
Deep
just
50, 100 times
get
and
it
never
done.
got the navigator. Now
on
they're
this
giving it
fire.
out to everyone for free.
Oh, that's fucked. But at the same time, I understand because Ghost of the Deep, I felt like was one of the harder ones.
Oh, it is. Out of the 3, it's definitely going to be the most difficult one. I mean, like I said, I go in solo the first encounter every week just for fun.
What up, homies out there on Twitch? Oh, that might be you out there on Twitch watching.
No, it shouldn't be. My phone's in, like, screen's turned off.
I got you. What's up,
But-
homies out there on Twitch? Hope y'all are having a great day. Thanks for hanging out, watching us play Destiny. Yeah, Postmaster. I got so many exotic Ingrams too. I need to cash those in.
Checking right now.
So also when you get a hollow full, when you look at the actual image of the weapon, like in your Postmaster or whatever, it will have like little squiggly lines on the bottom right, and the gun will be just a shade different color. That's how you're going to know which. The Adepts obviously will be a different color than say Adepts and all that. There are certain roles that you're looking for though for
Dual
certain
loader,
stuff.
precision instrument, text balance stock. Is that a good one? Recycled energy, precision instrument, text balance stock. Long arm.
So text balance stock, and gravity well are set. They're the traits that are on all of these weapons.
I got you.
If you're just looking at the middle 2, it depends on how you want to play. Like Terminus Horizon, the machine gun, you probably want to get one with, if you can find a reconstruction Jolton feedback, I believe you can get both of them. That's your best roll of it. Liminal, the one I like,
She wanted to express herself.
is
so I gave her a thumbs up.
rather Lone Wolf, Round Stealer, or Headstone is a good one. These weapons are not the most usable though. Ghost of the Deep weapons, the SMG, and Cold Comfort, which is the rocket launcher, are going to be very useful and sought after starting tomorrow.
Alright, how much room do I need here?
You will just, as long as your Postmaster wasn't full, you are fine. On yourself, if you want the weapons to go straight to your inventory instead of going to the Postmaster, make sure you have an open slot in your kinetic, in your energy, both of those. But also, if you have the reward selection for the exotic, depending on which one you select, Because again, you can select either one of the two guns because you don't want to. You do not want to get the exotic for. You don't want to use your exotic selection on Gjallarhorn's Catalyst because you already have it. So you're going to rather choose between the Navigator, which the exotic from Ghost of the Deep, or the bow.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready.
And so just letting you know, the bow.
I was wondering.
So the main thing about the bow, what it can do, is basically.
I don't even think I'm gonna be too worried about it because I don't like using the bows on this game, honestly, bro. They're alright, but I'm not the biggest fan of them.
I love, and I was so jealous when the guy I game with, like I said, the second time ever, he got the. I love bows. They are extremely powerful. Actually.
Yeah, but you're a void. But you're a void hunter mostly, and that's.
This is a solar.
Oh, you're solar right now.
I love all.
No, I'm just saying most of the time. Most of the time you are void, and that isn't there a really good void bow for that?
So Le Monarch was the void bow. It got a buff, and it is the most used weapon against the Shrieker boss in the new dungeon. The reason why is because the last couple of seasons, they gave new aspects and fragments out to each of the characters. So the Arc Warlock has a new turn. It's not just Arc Buddy. It's called a Ionic Sentry. And basically what you do is get like 5 precision kills, and throw in your grenade slot will be an Ionic Sentry, which throws down a sentry just like your Arc Buddy. But you throw it into a certain spot, and it will zap and jolt everything that comes near. For hunters, they have this new thing called On the Prowl. So it's more of a PvP useful thing. Whenever you get a kill with On the Prowl, if you kill something that was marked, it will create a dust cloud, smoke cloud, and you or your teammates, if whoever runs through that dust cloud, goes invisible for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
The new one, and the strongest one, because the strongest character right now is Titans. And on the Arc subclass, when you put your barricade down, your rally small barricade, and hide behind it and kill things or just stand there, you build this stuff called Bolt Charge. And you get Bolt Charge at times the speed, and once you hit Bolt Charge times 10, it sends down a lightning strike on whatever enemy you're looking at, and basically just demolishes them all.
Hell yeah! All right,
so
buddy, let's do something. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, bro, but you're overloading my brain with so much shit. I can't take it on the first day back. Like it's just too much for me right this minute.
It just depends on what character you're using.
All right, so what are we doing here?
You have to go talk to the emissary and get your stuff.
Okay. Is this the emissary? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Okay, this is the emissary. All right.
That's her name that we know of her now.
So the navigator and the heresy. I don't have room for the heresy. I do for the navigator. All right, give me 1 second.
You get to choose between only one of those.
Okay. Well, then I already got it then. I got the heresy. Is that what it was?
Oh, you got that was the bow. You didn't get the navigator?
No. I got the navigator. I'm sorry.
Oh. So do you know what the navigator does?
No, but it's scout rifle, so it shoots.
No, it's a trace rifle.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it said scout rifle. I was just.
No, navigator is a strand trace rifle.
Oh, there it is.
To defeat.
Oh, okay. So I got the long arm from it too. Okay, I see now.
Yeah, those you got the hollow folds from completing her bounties. So you'll want to save those if you want to collect them. I'm collecting one of each of the hollows. But you can get hollows out of the...
So it's got the 3 little... It's a hollow because it's got the 3 little lines on the right side of it?
On the picture, and when you look at it, you can tell the camo.
Okay, yeah, I can see the camo now, but just by looking at it, it's got the gray little lines on the right side. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Yeah, this game's a fucking lot for the mind. Like right when, especially at my level, when I come in and I'm like trying to remember everything. You know, it's fucking hard, dude. I'm having a hard time remembering everything. I don't mean to be rude about it. I'm not remembering probably a tenth of the stuff that you're saying because it's just so much on my brain right now.
It's okay. I just gotta sit there and I'm having to look with.
Send it. See, I can put that up.
This.
Put a few.
I'm having to make sure Quack is not this guy named Quack who is in a part of the clan.
Just need to clear out some of this room. I got so much shit in here I don't need. Like when I left, I was maxed out on everything, like the exotic ciphers, like everything I can have. I'm completely maxed out. All right, was that it?
So that's just explorer mode. Yes, on that dungeon. That's the simplest version. Like I said, the next modes. There's only been Eternity is not that bad if you had 3, but there's new bosses that you have to face. When you shoot the nodes on the Harpy boss encounter, where you do damage to that Harpy boss. So instead of just being able to shoot whichever node you want to, you have to 4 symbols will show up in the middle, and you have to go from top to bottom. The last chicken boss, the 2 nodes that lead into the boss room, it's the same way there. There's symbols that will pop up, and you have to do those in certain order. You get better loot from those, as in like you have a higher chance at getting double perks, but there's really no point of doing Eternity.
Is there a new strike? Is that what I did yesterday when I first came in?
So the Sunless Sail is a part of the new seasonal stuff. I don't know if you might have done it. I don't know if you've done the Sunless Sail. It's a remake of an old one. It's the Nightfall this week. But
I don't know if I'm ready for a Nightfall. I don't know if I have the right stuff for the champions and everything, especially not having my.
You wouldn't even need it. You wouldn't even need it. It's like because other people will go in and be able to stun everything and all that stuff. Because me and the guy I came with, we went and did the GM. We did the Grandmaster. I got the. It was a pain in the butt.
Let's do something.
Luckily well, which thing do you need to sit there? If you're going to work on seasonal stuff, then you would need to be
the host,
the leader.
Yeah, I think you can pass it to me, can't you?
I can pass it to you. Yes. What I'm actually hold on. I'm going to sit there.
So
yeah,
I got the premium battle pass with the or the season pass, I guess, because I bought the pre-order or whatever. So it's giving me the premium too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I will sit there. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to give you host and leave the fire team because I'm going to go try to get the checkpoint right quick for.
All right, and then I'm just going to follow my little quest here. Eris is dead. She left something for you in her apartment in the city. Is that the one I need to do for the...
That's for your next part. Go down to the last city on your destinations, and on the left side will be the apartment. It's above the word Varys' Core. It will be called Landing Zone the Last City. On the left side in the middle, that's her apartment. I'm going to try to quickly, like I said, I'm going to try to get the boss checkpoint for the new dungeon.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do this. We can still hang out in Discord. I mean, it ain't no problem.
Ouch. So it shouldn't take me a couple of minutes. I just have to sit there and type in.
I didn't know if you meant like you were gonna dip out for a little bit. I was gonna say you can hang out in Discord. It don't matter to me.
I'm also trying to get this now before he gets on. So that way we can just load straight into the dungeon and do on all. Well, I'm going to try to do it. We'll try to do it 3 times. Try to do it on each of the characters. It can be very difficult, and you will have to run with us, basically. Like you'll have the choice of whether running with him or running with me.
I'll probably run.
And going because we'll be going to opposite sides of the rooms.
I'll probably run with you so that way, because me and you already communicate pretty well in the game. I don't know. Playing with new people, it's always kind of...
Quack is... He is a very chilled...
What the fuck is this, bro? I ain't never seen this before. This a new area?
Yeah, it's the new season.
The last
for
city. Dude, this is cool. Oh,
When was the last time you can remember we were at peace?
It's been a long time since we've been at peace, honey. Well, this is cool. It's cool to see new stuff. I missed this game. I've been playing a lot of other awesome games, so I haven't like missed it too much, but Destiny does it better than anybody else, I'll tell you that. That's why I got 1,000 hours in it and less than the other ones. That's awesome. Alright, let's do it.
I'm actually going to go ahead and try to grab the checkpoint on all 3
Yo, friends out there on Twitch, if you're enjoying yourself, make sure to hit that follow button, turn notifications on. You will be notified when I go live. If you're on YouTube, make sure to hit subscribe, and over on Facebook, it's follow, but you're probably already following if you're seeing it on Facebook, so don't hit it again, I'd say.
Do you know if you have Geomag stable? It's a pair of exotic boots for the Warlock.
Probably. I think I got every pair of exotic everything. I got Swarmers, Promethean Spur, Geomag Stabilizers. Yes, I do, right here on me.
So, you would have to switch when we do this dungeon, and any time that you do in-game activity, right?
Oh, that sucks.
You will have to put those on and switch to the Arc subclass and put on Chaos Reach.
Alright.
Because the reason why is because... So, Song of Flame, again, this boss is exactly like the other boss and any other raid dungeon boss. It has 1 crit spot. If you're not hitting it, then you're not doing much damage at all.
Yeah. The sucky part is dude, it fucking... it makes me remove my exotic armband. Whatever it's called.
Yeah, you can, but you can also put on regular exotic armor. You can use an exotic cipher and get +3 on any stat. You can exotic cipher your armor now.
Huh, you're gonna have to show me that. I don't...
Go in, if you equip your Geomag stabilizers and you go into the details of it, down there where you can change the mods of it, the second spot, I believe, on that row is like empty, blank, and when you scroll over, it will say like use exotic cipher and like 100,000 glimmer. When you do that and use it, then you have the ability to pick between any of your 6 stats, rather like if you're at 59 on intellect, but you want to be over 60, just choose intellect and then you'll get +3 to your intellect.
We went so fast, I was not even... I hadn't even equipped the boots yet. Alright, I got the boots equipped. Now say all that again.
You will scroll, go into details.
I was glad of it.
Yep.
Drifter. We found comfort in each other.
Here, I'll
grieve.
That would be easier. Is
it a mod slot?
Yes, it's a mod slot, and it'll say use like exotic cipher slot. And what you have to do is use 1 exotic cipher and I think 100,000 glimmer. And if you choose to do it, then you can do that and then get +3 on any of your stats over there.
Thank you.
whichever one you may need it on. You don't have to do it. It's just, hey, if you're, like I said, if you're at that line where you want your recovery to be over a certain number, if it's at 58 and you want it to get over 60, that quick,
in your grief,
then you can do your +3 there or whatever you need to do.
I was a woman who slayed dragons and brought the hive
You don't have to do
its
it, but yeah.
knees.
And
A
the other
woman
thing
who
you're going to
claimed
need to do,
vengeance as her nature
because you have not
and saw it
visited her to
satisfied.
pick it up,
This is the fate I made
eventually,
for
before we
myself.
do the dungeon, you will have to go speak to
I have
Ikor Ray in the
settled
tower
regrets.
and pick up Ionic Sentry, the new fragment.
Yeah, I think I did
For
last
the-
night.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I did last night. That was like the only thing I did, or maybe it might have been when I first got on. I think it was when I first got on today, right before you joined. I went and seen Ikora because it gave me a thing that said go see Ikora.
Yeah, you'll have to
so
put on.
do I approach this? Is this what this is? I guess I don't know.
Guardian. Ikora sent me. I'll be assuming operational
Oh,
command here
yeah,
to
here's the
strike
Tablet
back
of
against
Ruin.
the dread
Okay.
that took Eris from us.
Yep.
I
It's
I'm
a
so
fun,
confused at so much
interest-
shit.
I am too.
It's like
It's an
You lost a
interesting
soldier
one to
and
do.
a friend.
racking my brain all in one
But I've
time.
got you. Take a moment. More if you need them.
I'm not smoking real weed anymore either, so my
And then
mind
suit
doesn't
up,
work quite the same.
because
I'm just
we're going
doing the little
back.
CBD
We
carts from
have
the gas
Vanguard's
station
full
now.
blessing to
Trying to get off of
unleash
it, so my
hell.
focus
Ikora's
isn't
words.
quite as good as
There's
it
a wall of Taken between us and an answer on the
has been in
dreadnought.
the past.
Changing. And we don't have any intel. I bet you're rearing to break right through it, so here's the plan. Attack. Kick in the front door.
That's what I'm talking
honor
about.
Eris with vengeance.
I told Quack
And
to
crush whatever's going on
send me a
before it gets any
whisper in
worse.
game as soon as he
Remember,
gets home,
Eris.
because it takes about
Remember what she meant.
the dungeon boss thing will
Remember what the
take me and
Taken
him can do it in
stole
about
from us.
40 minutes.
What they thought was weakness, we turned to
Because it
strength.
usually takes maybe
Keep
4
that pain
phases.
close.
Maybe with 3 of us, it
We're
might
gonna
be able to
use
do
it to start
3.
a fire in the dreadnought and burn
But
every
yeah,
last
if you,
Taken out.
I would probably, like during your mission, I would probably get used to using the Geomag with Chaos Reach so you can see how that super works with Geomags and the new turn. You just have to change your aspects.
Downstairs. Now it's saying up. Venture into, what does it say? Venture into the nether.
So the net, have you went into the nether?
I don't think so. I think maybe
So just-
maybe that was what that first mission brought me through, where everything's like black and galaxy looking. Yeah, I've been in there just that mission. That was it.
So the nether, I'm just letting you know right now, you're going to have to go into the nether and complete it multiple times. And it may take you a full run through the nether. Literally will take you 40 minutes. But just letting you know, you do not regain health in the nether. The only way you can regain health in the nether is by heal clip on a weapon, your rift, healing rifts, or shooting vases or enemies and them dropping health orbs when you walk over them. That's the only way you get health in the nether. So it is a little difficult when you're first going into it. And there's 5 locations of the nether.
Is it this portal? Not really telling.
No, the portal in her office is not. That doesn't take you to the Nether. That is just. It's just there. It's nothing like that. To get into the Nether, you have to go into your Destinations tab and actually select Nether from there.
Where the hell is that at? It's saying that I need to be in the last city, but I don't.
Go to the last city, and on your left side of the screen will be.
Okay, I got it.
It will be the Nether Explorer because there's 3 different versions.
Yeah,
you got to make sure you go to that one.
I got you.
You're going to get one shot as soon as you step in there.
Hell yeah.
Because there's champions and all that, and like I said, you don't get health back. So, and the way the Nether works, you have to know before you go in, because if not, it doesn't guide you. You have.
I need to set up this fucking.
I'll just stay on my. Stay on my warlock for a second.
Yeah, it's responding was. Responding was restricted last night too, and I didn't do too bad.
You should not have, well, it may just cause you're doing a certain mission, but the regular Nether does not have respawn restrictions. It has a limit of like 20. Unless you, I don't know what you selected. You might have selected the hardcore one where there's champions and all that, or you're doing a specific mission.
Yeah, I'm just doing a specific mission there.
Okay, well that would be why.
The Nether Explorer is what it is.
There's 5 different locations in the Nether. And what you do, you pull out your ghost and look around, and there will be 3 symbols. They're all going to be the same symbols, basically markers on your map. You go to those markers, finish that ritual, and then it will be a boon, which is a power-up. You select one of those power-ups. Go do the other 2. Then you have a boss to kill. After you kill that boss, another marker will show up on your map. You'll go to a open room, and you'll go to the next location. You have to beat 3 rooms of the Nether. You have 18 revive, by the way. So yeah, you're not like, you can change your weapons and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why it's saying respawn restricted, because it's actually not restricted here.
What did that say?
Investigate,
right here. All right, here.
Oh yeah, so this is a way to get a certain boss to spawn. There's 3 of them right here. There's another plate right here. I'll let you do it. This is going to be tricky because I'm not right here on me. Right there, the plate. And then your other one's right here. And when you do it, a small ball, yellow bar boss will spawn. Yep. Alright, there's you collection loose. That's one of the secrets of the Nether, by the way. There's like 25 secrets on the Nether that you have to end up doing to get certain catalysts for this gun. Okay, so now you got to do a. So you see that ball floating in the sky up there?
Yeah.
That's another way where you know where the rituals are. So on this ritual right here, you have to pick up that crystal, which will be a heavy object,
yep.
And you have to run it all the way down there, and place it. And there is going to be.
We're good. I'll hit him.
Okay.
I'll beat the shit out of him. Just stay alive.
I don't.
I'll drop the pistol if I need to. What's the button to drop it?
The same button as picking it up. Here, I'm gonna throw this turret down up there. You gotta go up. No, you can't get up over there. Yeah, you gotta go over here.
I can't even go around that way.
Nope,
Can you kill this enemy right here?
He's blinded. I'm gonna drop another turret right here. Yep. Not everything will spawn
Jump
behind
up, but I
you,
forgot you can't double jump with the fucking heavy.
Yeah, that's
item.
what I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why there's only one way to go. Then after you place it, then these two bubbles right here will be able to be shot. You explode them, and that will tell you you did damage to the Dreadnought, and here's your boon. The next one is over here. You can just float up over here to it. And you have to stand on these two plates. The little white orbs is the health orbs that you're going to see. That's what you pick up for health. You can stay on that one, and I can stay on this one. Because you gotta get both of them done.
That's right.
Yep, gotta fill up. And like I said, that ionic sentry, just to kind of show you what it does, I'll drop it right over there, and as you see, it's zapping everything that gets here. It's basically, like I said, a little bit stronger version of your arc buddy. Also, instead of following you around, it stays in one spot and kills everything that goes here. Just know whenever you use it yourself, do not throw it too close to yourself, because if you throw it right in front of your face, it will blind you, the same as a blinding grenade. Alright, now pick up your other boon right here. These are just the single boons. Let's see, your third encounter is going to be over here in this room, and it's rather going to be 3 wizards that you just have to shoot and kill, which is extremely simple, or the little balls. It's the little balls. So basically when you shoot these balls, they will explode, and after you do so many, enemies will spawn. You kill those enemies and just keep pulling those orbs until all of them are dead. But you gotta kill all these orange balls to finish this encounter. So I'm gonna turn it down so that should be helping with the enemies over there at least.
Did I just see a new dog?
Yeah, so whenever you kill certain enemies, a little black creature will come out of them. Basically, it's a new attack dog. You got a couple more over here in the corner, I think. Nope, you're good. All right. So now that was all 3 of them, and now boons will appear right here. Actually, you gotta shoot your orb over here. So now this is the selection. So 1 or 2 of these, you only 3 of them are only showing up on this character, are going to be minors. This other one right here is going to be a buff, but it also has a corruption. So those are the major ones. So basically what that means is you're going to have a positive and a negative from it. One of the choices from a major is called the same thing as glass cannon.
Creates a solar wave on slide.
Yeah, so basically if you select that one, because you can only select one of them, run and slide.
Oh yeah, I already know that. I've had that. I've had that before.
Okay. So now to finish
I don't have
this
episodic armor, so I don't want to wear that at all because that doesn't help me with the armor that I got on. I'd have to change my armor. Let's go with the blazing slide.
Alright, so what you're going to be going and doing now is going down here to the bottom, and by the way, if you need health or ammo, Those bases all around the thing will drop ammo and health.
Okay, I got you.
I will show you one of the other secrets too while we're down here getting ready to fight this boss. If you look right up here where I'm shooting, I'm not going to shoot the orb. You see that cabal?
Yeah.
Above that cabal is that ball. Shoot that ball a few times. Now he dropped the cabal. Kill that. That's 1/3 or 1/4 of the secret in this part. So now we're going to go down here and start killing the ogre. That's the first boss. I'm just going to probably go ahead and pop super. Watch out on top of there, so there's invisible snipers. So just go ahead and zap this thing. Okay, sorry, first part done, because this super is very strong. When you kill enemies and a little black orb appears, shoot that orb before it explodes, because if not, it will do damage if you get closer.
Yeah, the blight. Yeah, I know about those. I don't know if that's new. I didn't think that was new.
So the pulsating, triple pulsating thing, I believe is new.
Damn, I didn't even realize we were in damage phase.
I already, because I popped my super. Like I said, Chaos Reach with Geomags. And whenever you're doing damage with it, you will continuously, it will increase your super. That's what Geomags do. Alright, so go ahead and go around and shoot those blobs. Now you see his immune bar is off. Now you can do damage to the balls.
Fuck them. In-depth of kindness does damage.
It does, but they nerfed it into the ground.
Did they? Dude, I seen the Osteo strike and nerf. I was like, no, don't nerf my fucking gun!
Oh, that happened a long time ago.
I know, that was like right after I quit playing. I was like, damn it.
Alright, come down here and pick up your weapon, collect your loot, and you get a choice of some more boons, and then we'll go into the next spot.
Increase kinetic weapon damage.
By the way, all the weapons that you get from this box crate at the end of this is going to be the new seasonal weapons.
I got you.
Alright, so now before we leave,
It says
look
I
up
need to
here.
do something here.
Look up there. Now shoot. Now you know what to do. Oh, you're shooting the opposite way. Well, you can do that one too, yeah. Alright, now turn around, look at this side. Do that same thing over there.
Right, where's it at? Oh, okay, I see it.
Now, you'll have to kill him, and I'll show you the fourth. The fourth spot was in a very tricky area.
It's hard to see.
It's literally hidden back there. Now come back here and open this chest, because once you open it, you'll get that secret completed. And you'll get another boon also, obviously, from, make sure you collect both.
Yep.
So you've already done 2 of the nether secret. Do you understand like how
what is
chaos?
this? Why does this have a little diamond here? Am I supposed to be doing something?
That's just from where you pick up the boon. It's just showing you how you need to come pick it up.
Oh, okay. Well, I got all of them. It looks like so.
All right, so it will also say something strange is near, and what that has to do with is little ghost particles for the exotic, for the wheel, for the exotic gun. They're all hidden around here. They're literally little ghosts that you have to go and pick up.
I had mantidite. I got a gold ring one, gold box.
That's masterworked. Yep, that just means one of the stats is masterworked,
Yeah,
and
right. I forgot about that.
So, Adamite is the new healing gun. If you hit fire that gun at me, it will heal me.
Oh heck yeah!
It's the same as the solar weapon. So now basically we're just looking for the marker on the map. It's over here.
I have something here. Hold on. There's a secret or something right here, maybe? It's saying down. Hold on. Let me go down. Oh, it's a pawn. Or a white knight.
Oh, you're doing the puzzle pieces. Okay, so there are 60 puzzle pieces. And then once you collect them all,
I've just been collecting the ones as we go. I don't have to get them to finish it, I don't think. It's just a little extra marker.
So, okay. That was the last secret of the season. The puzzle pieces. Basically what that does is you have to collect 60 of them. And you will be teleported to a certain, basically literally life-size chessboard, and you have to shoot in a certain order. Hey, come over here, by the way. Get this material. This is the material for the nether, and there's 2 in each area that you go into. And you'll learn about the material and what you use it for. You use it for something called Tomb of the Walt that you'll eventually get.
Hold on, there's something right here. Where's that at? Up there? Oh, I think it is.
Yeah, it is. And what you have to do is you have to play chess basically by shooting certain spots on the chessboard. There's 27 steps. You're guaranteed 3 adept weapons, and you get the cutscene that shows a spoiler for the upcoming expansion.
Alright.
And I believe an emblem too. Okay, so alright, yeah, collect this chest. Alright, so this is going to take us to Mesolomia or whatever, the underneath spot. Yeah. Yep, from the Mesolomia to the fountain.
Alright,
and now we're going to do this. We're going to do the same thing. You have 3 rituals that you have to complete, defeat a boss, and then go to the next place.
I see a crate right there, but I don't think I can get to it from here.
Oh, there's Tolan. If you follow Tolan around, like you would do on the moon, he keeps teleporting, he will lead you to a chest.
Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. Alright, I'm following him there.
And the different encounters, you have to do different things to kill the enemies also. Like the one that I'm starting right now.
Well, I guess I should come back up there and help you do that encounter then.
Probably because, like I said, some of these can be a little difficult. Obviously, I've ran this. So the only way you can do damage to these targets is if you stand in this pool of material, and it will teleport around the room. So we'll do this. That one in the back stolen. Okay, so now it's going to change. So now you got to go over here. In the bubble guys right there, the only way you can kill them or do damage to them in the bubble is if you have anti-barrier on. Or you have to literally walk into the bubble. So that's why I'm able to do damage with my sidearm, because I have anti-barrier.
Yeah, I need to pay attention to that. I need to have a look, actually. Not pay attention, but I actually need to have
the
a look.
tablet. Yeah, the tablet can be...
What's what?
Alright, so that's the first one. You pick up your Bane. We'll go over here and do this one, even though we don't have to. It will just give you an extra chest and an extra Bane. So if you come through the middle, there's going to be a blight up here, and you literally just shoot the blight.
Hold on, it's telling me to go right here.
Oh yeah, you're still doing your chest pieces, actually.
Oh, this is actually like a mission. Like Like it's got the diamond for some reason. Oh, that. Oh, yes. That wasn't what I needed. I mean, it was a chess piece, but it wasn't actual part of the energy release, whatever the hell that is.
I already killed the blight in the sky. So now basically we're just going up here and killing the little... Yeah, boy, I may actually die. So there's a nice monster up here.
Oh shit, I might actually die too. Holy shit.
I killed it.
It wouldn't let me hit my damn rift for some reason.
Alright, so that was supposed to drop a chest, and it did not. Okay, that's interesting. It just bugged out. Alright. Come over here to this corner, grab your material. Your next encounters are going to be, let's see, one's over here. It's going to be underneath, I bet. Yep, it is. Okay, so to get underneath, just go over here, drop down. And this is another one of them shoot the exploder balls. There, found the secret for you because I finished stalling. I don't practice. Those are set up for another outfit. Yeah, I'm on full sleep. And also, just like the Arc Staff super, the Chaos Reach, if you are doing your super and you want to stop it at any time, you can literally stop it and you will keep, if you've not already used past the bar, you will be able to keep like 25% of your super instead of having to start over. Turn it down over there so that's good episode. Oh, and you can get bolt charge on your Warlock and Hunter too. And that's what that lightning strike in here is. Let's see. We'll have to go so it will show you where the ones you're missing. Should only be one more, probably. Oh, it's the barricade ones. That's all that counts. Now you can pick up your 1 or 2 Banes, because there was one over there. And we have to go to the opposite side of the arena to do the third one and last one.
Alright, I think that's it.
Nope, you got one more. Oh, we're at 2 out of 3. It tells you. Yeah,
so
each
I'm supposed to be
do,
picking up all those, right?
You should. Yeah, just because they're giving you like little buffs and all. Hey, by the way, if you want one of the chests, if you have enough of the secret of the other material, come through that hole. These are the chests that you spend like 2 or 5 of your material or your other materials on.
Yeah, I don't have enough apparently.
Yeah, you'll end up collecting plenty of it as you go then. Basically, on this one, you're picking up, after you kill the big ogres, you pick up the relics that are showing up on your map, and you just throw them into the blight to destroy the big blights. And it takes 2 relics per blight, and there's 3 totals. That's all we're doing on this ritual. See, where's the last glide at?
There was so much death around me, I couldn't even see what was going on.
Alright, here's the last relic. No, never mind, that's a consumer. We gotta do 1 more relic into that blight spot down here.
There it is.
Here it is. And that will be the end of this one. Oh, maybe. Things in all 3. It was for that. Now you get to pick your major or minor boons here. Did you get your boon?
Almost.
So, the boss that we're about to go face here is a void servitor.
Yeah, I got
and
my void still.
He will, like, if you get hit by 3 of his blasts, it will kill you.
Alright.
And he's floating up in the sky, so I'm going to go out here and hit him with Chaos Reach as soon as we get out here. And that should get him to his immune bar. And when his immune bar is up, you have these little blight balls that are connecting to him that you have to shoot. And they're going to be all around his body. And it is very not easy to hit them all. So we come down here. He spawns. Okay, he's immune. Alright, now we take out the little enemy right here and shoot those marker balls up there. Some of them you will have to go beside them or on the other side of them and all. And watch out for the purples. The purple spikes on the ground will kill you also if you stand in there. If you get low on health, find a vase, find an orb, pick it up.
So your health doesn't regen, that's right.
Yep.
Or the
Alright,
health
damage.
base.
Or you can just put a rift down through.
Oh yeah, I do got my rift. Forgot about that. Ah, I'm out of the fucking arena.
Guardian down.
You have your super, don't you? Don't revive me, don't revive me.
I can't. Dude, I couldn't do anything. They pushed me like...
No, all you had to do was pop your super and everything on.
I was trying to... I don't have my super.
Oh.
I popped the rift, but they pushed me out of the rift. That's what I was saying. They hit me so hard, it pushed me out of my rift.
He's dead.
Let me kill some of these fucking enemies.
It's alright, they're all going to disappear. Already killed the boss.
Oh, he's dead. I thought you said you're dead.
So
I was trying to jump down there and save you, and I landed on like one of these fucking things like this, and it's like slid me down it. It sucked. It wasn't a good move.
So okay, so you will have. There is a weapon called Delicate Tomb. You got it probably 3 or 4 seasons before this one. It is a arc fusion rifle. Now, basically, what it is known for is as you get kills with it, you get ionic traces. And what ionic traces does for whenever you have an Arc Super on, you can get your Arc Super back every 35 seconds with that gun.
Yeah, I'm not going to switch though, bro. I'm gonna keep what I got. It's working decently.
So
I'll work on that off a stream. It's not something I really want to do right now.
Well, no, I'm just saying you will probably not be able to do any damage to the boss of the dungeon that we're about to do without it.
Why
Like if you used it. So because his crit spot is a very tiny, tiny box, and if you don't hit it, you do 0 damage. Or you do 10% damage of what you could do.
I'm pretty sure this creates onyx. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, I'm saying as in just your super alone.
Indebted kindness. Yeah, but I don't have any of that set up, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and set all that shit up.
Well, no, all you gotta do is just change it to Chaos Reach. That's all you gotta do. It's just one change. Because you're already using an arc weapon. So, which means you're going to be creating orbs to get your super back anyway. And to get armor charge. Because the armor charge is what keep you alive.
Storm Trace.
Storm Trance is that's the bad one. That's the one that...
Yeah, well, I would have to switch to an actual...
Yeah, you'll have
I'm not doing all
arc.
that, bro. I'm not doing all that.
Okay. Well, you may not want to go into the dungeon with it probably yet then, unless you just use Queensbreaker only. Because none of your other supers on lock will... Like Nova, so they've been saying now don't use Nova in raid and dungeons because what it will do, Nova will sit there and hit the character and cause them to fail. Like, they literally shot bosses off the map, and the whole team had a wipe to do, like, go back in and do damage. Song of Flame, it hits a widespread area. Storm Trance, it hits multiple adds at one time very lightly, but it will only do certain areas of the ad. Like, you can't just aim it at a target and hit its head. That's the same with, like, Tether and all that. The only super people have been using against Kevin, Chaos Reach,
What's
Thunder
one that
Crash.
prismatic? I can use a prismatic, so that way I don't have to change my whole class. Winter's Wraith, Song of Flame, Nova Bomb, Catalyst, or Needle Storm.
Out of those, you may get a couple 100,000 damage only, maybe with Needle Storm, maybe.
Alright, I got Needle Storm. Let's roll.
Because they've made it now to where they're trying to get everyone away from Prismatic with the new aspects. Because,
Yeah, well, that's stupid, because I just literally built this for prismatic, so I'm going to just...
I understand, because I definitely know, because I built a lot of stuff with Prismatic, and then as soon as this new stuff came out, I noticed how, like...
That's because all the people cried about, oh, I don't want to do prismatic, I just want to keep my stand fucking Titan. I don't care about all that. I just want to go kick some
What I'm
ass.
saying is that because of the exotic pieces, because how they're changing armor to where, like, whenever they do Armor 3.0, you're going to be able to survive longer, which we're going to need to do because obviously the enemies are just going to keep getting more difficult.
I just want to play the game and enjoy it, bro. Like, it's just it's already getting too much today. Like, this is why I stopped playing it before, because it was aggravating. It was just so much shit. I just want to play it and enjoy it. So let's roll.
Okay. It will just be more difficult for you.
I think it'll be more difficult for me. It might be more difficult for you. Do whatever you want to do. I'll play how I'm gonna play.
There's a chance that they're taking Prismatic out of the game, by the way. It's weird. That's another reason I'm saying. How many gates? in here also is the room where you can pick up the worm to get the exotic new gun. I don't know if it will show up during the nether.
Right here.
That's one part of it. The other part of it, I don't know if you'll be able to access it yet or not because of where you are in the season, but what you'll do, you'll pull out your ghost right here, and you'll have to climb, and there will be little pylons that will show up that you can step onto, and it'll lead you into a blight up there, and you'll have to do certain stuff in it.
Okay.
There you go,
Yeah,
you found...
I must not be.
Wait, it said that a blight appears for you. It showed it on the screen.
Where at?
It's like standing right here where I am, because it shows it to everybody when someone can see it. Pull out your ghost. Oh shit, that's an 8. Pull out your ghost.
He's looking at it, right?
Like there will be little step things that you can run up here on.
I mean, look at my screen. Do you see it? It
It
might
may-
say that, but it's not giving. It's not showing anything. To
Yeah,
do.
it may have already went away then.
No,
You
it
might have
never,
to do
it,
a
never,
certain...
it never did. I don't think it showed it on my screen. It just said that.
Let's see.
Because I was looking up at it when you said it at first, and it didn't show up.
Chest in here. Materials over here. Let's see, we go into that room. Yeah, we might as well do over here then. Actually do the actual encounters. Alright, so now we gotta come over here and go into this room and oh yeah,
And
everything will
if they
spawn.
remove prismatic, I'll deal with it then. But till then, I ain't even gonna worry about it. Because you know how
But
many
it's just-
times I've heard people say they were gonna do something on this game and they didn't actually do it.
No, they also said that they were going to do a collab and now we're going to have a season of
They also just released Marathon and are already talking about scrapping it, so because it sucks and nobody wants to play it. So I think they're all going to focus all their effort from Marathon back on Destiny because that's what everybody's fucking crying about on. Which I agree with it. I agree with that way back in the day.
So the only thing about that is everyone keeps thinking that, but then those are the people that don't realize that those are they're in completely different buildings working on the two games.
Well, I know
Like,
that,
it's-
but the thing is extraction shooters are already, like, it's out, bro. It's not even, like, a popular, it's on the out. People are looking,
You
all
know-
the people that play Tarkov and shit, bro, are looking for other games. I know because I'm here playing Destiny, and I'm not playing Tarkov.
So you know the number one used game on Twitch 2 weeks ago was Arc Raiders, the new extraction shooter.
Yeah, I
right?
know. I got accepted to do the playtest, and it sucked. And the only reason it was popular is because you had a lot of streamers that juiced it up higher just because they were getting plays off of it, bro. You got to understand that. It wasn't that the game was great. It was that a lot of streamers got early access to it, just like I did. I didn't enjoy it though because it's literally a copy of Tarkov. I play Tarkov. Why would I care about Arc Raiders? I don't enjoy third-person games. I play first-person, so Arc Raiders for me was a big no-no. Like, it's never gonna happen for me. And there's a lot of people in Tarkov that are gonna feel the same way. They may be like, oh yeah, fucking Arc Raiders is the new thing, but they did the same thing with Grey Zone Warzone. It lasted like 5 minutes. They did the same thing with Arena Breakout. It lasted like 5 minutes. They did the same thing with all that. Just because Tarkov is always going to be the best extraction shooter and everything's always going to be a mimic of that game. But yeah, Arc Raiders had some popularity to it. It's only because it's been on Steam fucking wish list for like 5 years.
Yeah, because they're doing the smart thing instead of like just releasing it and then having 75 bugs. They're actually fixing the game now, so the game doesn't release with 7,000 cheaters and all this mess like Tarkov has, unfortunately.
There's gonna be cheaters, bro. There's no.
Well, yeah, they're
even in Sea of Thieves, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
80% of their game.
Tarkov isn't 80% cheaters, bro. I can tell you that right now.
They're banning like 200,000 accounts every 3 months because of cheating. Literally,
you know how many people play that game, though? You're talking about the most popular game on the internet, probably.
It was number 52 on Twitch this month.
Yeah, that's right now, though. If you actually, like, calculate how many people have played the game, it's up there, bro. And it's not even on Steam at all, so think about that. Imagine if it was on Steam. When they drop 1 point... Dude, when I stream, all my friends want me to play fucking Tarkov. I just don't want to play it because I'm burnt out on it. And they haven't even released the full game yet. It's still in early access, too.
And that's been 8, 9 years?
Yeah, exactly. But they're supposed to be releasing it this year. Whether they do or not, I don't know, but... That was your statement, though, with Arc Raiders was in early access, so is Tarkov.
Oh, yeah. I mean, also, Arc Raiders only done 2 playtests, so...
It'll have all the same problems. It's every game I've played has the same issues with cheaters and stuff. Just some of them are worse than others. Even Sea of Thieves, that was ruined for me by cheaters, bro. And all the people say, it's not cheaters, they were tucking. No, this was obvious fucking cheater, bro. They were not tucking because I actually looked around everywhere I possibly could for tuckers before I even started. Not only that, but the guy didn't have a mermaid around and his ship wasn't around. It was some strange shit going on.
This one right here, you have to kill and destroy the hut before it gets up there, or it will continuously kill the boss.
Alright, say that again.
Wow. On that part right there, when the boss goes immune, if you do not sit there and kill the hut before they get up to him, then it will continuously kill the boss over and over and over.
Oh, I got you.
So these little huts right here have to die before they get up. Yeah, I got my turret on both sides, so it's exactly every 5 seconds. Yeah, I've almost got my super back already.
Oh, fuck. Down me. Trying to let my rift build back up and jump in it, but it wasn't happening.
Well, that was all anyway. That was the third and final. So the nether part is over. And you only get to collect that materialized essentia. You will only be able to keep that if you sit there and beat the boss of the room that you're in. Like right there, if we would have went around and collected the material plants and then left before we killed the subjugator, you don't get to keep it. It will just go away. And you use that stuff for some very important stuff, as in your tomb and all that, that you will maybe have there yet. Creative, 70 ores. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, there's some right there, but I'm not going to get to it before time runs out. Nope, time's going to run out. Yep.
What time is it? 4:13. Yeah, I'm about to hop off, bro, for a little bit and feed my dogs and shit, and I'll be back on at like 7.
Do trust. Oh, they're doing Garden of Salvation. The Psycho Pump, it is the aerial denial grenade launcher, which basically it works like lost signal. You shoot it on the floor and it does spread damage. You want Rolling Storm, Envious Assassin, Adamite. There's many options of the gun, but it's not. Unless you're facing simple enemies, that gun is one of the worst guns on the game. It's only a healing gun. You won't ever use it in a dungeon or anything.
Only for teamwork.
Yeah, and I mean, if someone's creating a bunch of orbs and traces and all these things, you're not going to need a heal because you have recuperation and better already on your leg, which fully heal you whenever you make an orb. So that's another reason why orb making is so important, because the armor, when they did the updates with the final shape armor charge and frost armor and all that, when you when you're not on prismatic, you have armor charges, and when you build that to ×3, you have like 35% more defense automatically just from picking up 3 orbs. And if you're on stasis, you have a thing called frost armor, and when you have that ×3, you have 35% more damage you can take.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm gonna hop off here. I'll hit you up in a little while. If you're on, I'll hop back in with you.
All right.
I'm gonna go feed the dogs and eat some. My stomach's growling too. I'm gonna eat. I ain't ate all morning.
All right.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna end the stream right there for just a little bit. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll be back on. Like I said, about 7 o'clock, I'll be back on. So if anybody wants to tune back in, make sure to hit that follow button, turn notifications on. You will be notified when I go live.